Alright, we should be good. What's up, chat? New camera angle. I know, right? It's different, huh? How is everyone doing today? You're getting a... Oh, stream's on. Hold on. Alright, yeah. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I will be answering some of the questions I see that they're in the chat. I just want to say hi to everyone first before we get into any of the questions. Awesome, Kilo, welcome. Yeah, you guys haven't seen the setup from this angle today. Yeah, have you? Welcome, everyone. How is it doing? Well, how's it doing? What am I saying? Oh, shoot, I forgot. Okay, guys, ignore my cable. Please ignore my cable management. Just ignore it. Just pretend it's... Just... Ignore it. Ignore it. It'll work itself out. How's it go? Okay. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is out in a week. It's 7 days. Woo! How did that happen? 7 days. Thank you. It's SJ Vine. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, your name will pop up on the screen right where this was and do the funny GIF. Yeah, I looked at the other screen. There's a delay. I have... you guys can see my screens now. Actually, I have both open because the live chat's different on different streams. Anyways, so we're so close to 5K. If you could subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. But how are you guys feeling today about Lego Star Wars being so close, so soon? It's nuts. Okay, let's try and see some people in the chat. Milton, Striker, Larray, Grayson, Molecular, Aiden, Talion, Thomas, Fidget, Redhawk, Mark, Fives, Brandon, Frog, Michael, Camille, Dan, Flimprix, Josh, Tiger King, Damien, Craig, Grayson, Jackie, hello, Gern Blastern, Brady. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Knox, hello. Knox Clips as well. Xanders, Carl, hello. I think I already said hello to hello. Mr. Morris, Munir, Peter, hello everyone. So, I think most of my hellos out of the way. You have a couple options today. Okay, in case you don't know, because I see a lot of people here who have not really, I think, seen our build streams before. Basically, I have... It's like a Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, like, open discussion, basically. But instead of just me playing a game, it's me building Legos, because I've been having, a couple Lego sets just sit in my background for a while, and I just want to build them. Talion, welcome. Plasma, Tommy. So, yeah, basically, we have the Scout Trooper helmet that we could build. We have the Imperial Probe Droid we could build. And there's one more. I don't know why I don't have it next to me, but I don't. The Infinity Gauntlet. We have the Infinity Gauntlet, which I don't think I will be building because it is a Star Wars stream. That's probably why I didn't have it next to me. But, yes, those are our options. So, I will run a poll. Also, while I'm running this poll, it would be pretty cool if you guys could, like the stream, because here's my philosophy, all right? Hear me out. If you like the stream, then that will push the stream into the YouTube algorithm, which will make the live chat be more lively so you have more fun. Because there's more fun, because there's more friends. So basically, if you like the stream, it's guaranteed that you will have more friends. So please, like the stream. That'd be great. Okay, I'm going to run a poll on which Lego set we build. Usually my setup is not like this, by the way, what you're seeing. I kind of cleaned it up and moved stuff around so that we could build. But should we build Scout helmet? Probe. What is this song? I just have a playlist open. Let's just go back. Let's just go back to the other one. Probe Droid and then Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know if I spelled that right, so if I misspelled any of that, that's gonna be embarrassing, but I don't care. So that's the poll. Let's see what you guys think. Do the bigger one for a longer stream. They're all the same size. They're literally... I dropped my Xbox controller. They're literally all... Like, what's the piece count here? Oh, this one's actually a lot bigger. That's because there's a lot of smaller pieces. I don't know. I kind of feeling the Scout Trooper. Yeah, looks like you guys are feeling the Scout Trooper helmet. All right, we're building the Scout Trooper today. I like your setup. Thank you. Yeah, so again, this is not a permanent setup. Oh my god, I don't even want to show you this. I have my camera right now is on a pile of comic books. That's it, because I don't have anything to put over here. But I can't angle my camera down on the desk without and have me in shot in the same shot if we're doing a build stream. And I've never done a build stream in this setup before. So we're trying out a new setup, it looks like. What do you have? Okay, well, hold on. You've been in a relationship with one of the developers from New... You just... Is that an actual rumor or are you just making that up? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Butsy, welcome. How you doing? Geonosis will be amazing. Oh my god, yeah. The Geonosis, if we... this was like a month ago. If you go back, there, I did a video breaking down the storyboard panels that was released in the developer diary. And the developer diary showed a shot of Mace Windu in the open fields of Geonosis, and it just looks crazy. So I didn't think I was going to be super excited for Geonosis, like, initially, but after seeing that, it looks great. The music is too loud. Hold on. Sorry, guys. On 4chan? Oh, yeah, okay, so definitely, yeah, totally legit rumor them. What droid is my favorite? Honestly, probably, like, K2SO or Chopper. I don't know. Paul, oh my god, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? How many bags is this? Oh gosh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're chilling. 5 bags. We'll totally definitely get through this. So basically, again, if you guys are new, first off, subscribe. But if you've never joined one of our build streams before, this is an open discussion. I will be answering any questions you have about LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. If there's any... Yeah, we can talk about any concerns we have for the game, what my plans are once we actually get the game. So basically, whatever questions you have about the game, I will answer. Will I stream the game? Yes, I will stream the game. I will do a live walkthrough series, and I have a really cool plan for our streams that I can't say because I know someone will steal it for a fact because it's that good. It is that good of an idea. Bonk, welcome to the live stream. Mark, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream as well. All the planets look great except for the Force Awakens ones. Those just look boring. Yeah, I think that's also because we've also already played a whole game based off of the Force Awakens. So that will also probably look a lot less appealing, I think. Now, hold on. Let's just loop this song, maybe. I don't know. I'm too lazy. Gotta be honest. I don't know if I want to just go look for another song live on stream. No, there is not Oppo Rancis, but honestly, I would be surprised if he was in the game. Do you believe that the Gong Droid is the best character? I would have to play the game to know that. But also, look at this, guys. Hold on. Dude, my camera is usually right here. And I just went, all right, guys, look at this. And you're not there. There's a blue disconnector piece. How cool is that? Yeah, no, unfortunately, there will not be a character customizer. But again, if you're not like a casual coming into the Skywalker Saga now that we've gotten gameplay, if you've been a part of this community for a while, you'll have known that... oh, Paul, thank you so much for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. You're helping us on our journey to 5,000 subscribers, so every little bit helps. Also, Camille, if you're still here, I would appreciate it if you could put the recent video in the live stream chat, because that was not performing too well at the moment. So if we could get some support on the recent video, that'd be great. Sounds about right. I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know when the premiere will be. Some people will say it's midnight, but some people say it's... what do I think? I think the premiere... Typically, typically games do it at midnight, don't they? I think it'll be in different time zones. It'll go up at midnight at different times. So basically, like, New Zealand's gonna get it first in the world. I think that's my opinion. I don't know that it's fact. Imperial Shock Trooper, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? I recognize you. It's been a while. How you been? Okay, hold on. Oh, now we can get the mouse out of the way. I don't need it anymore. And now you guys get to watch me embarrass myself while I mess up Legos. See, this microphone's in the way. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave it. I'll suffer. It'll be fine. Okay, there's this piece. On the Xbox, it has 12 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is my new profile picture until the game comes out. Nice. Yeah. In case you guys haven't noticed, you can check out my community page. I've posted as many Lego Star Wars character profile pictures as they've released, because they've released a lot of new profile pictures. So if you want to change your game to one of the profile pictures and support the game, since spread awareness about its release, then check out my community page. I will be continuing to update you guys on all of the interesting tweets about the Skywalker Saga on my community page, in case you are interested and don't have Twitter. Apparently there's more on Instagram, and I couldn't find any more, because I mean, they were all posted on Twitter, and I couldn't find any different ones. Lintiri, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? I'm fine. I'm doing good as well. Thank you. Glad to hear you're doing fine. Golden Patreon. I still don't know how to say your last name. I don't know why. It's not that hard of a word. Welcome. Squida, how do people get to play the Skywalker Saga? If you're talking about the people who got it early, WB specifically sent them an email and asked them to play it early, and they gave them all the specifications. I did not get sent such an email, unfortunately, but again, I've said this in previous videos, I would be surprised if I did get it early, so I'm not really complaining. I think they just look at sub count and go, nah, I'm too small. I think that's all. Okay, love Lunar Squadron, although I was very surprised that they got the game early just because of their sub count. They definitely deserve it. I think they do great videos, and their coverage of the game has been awesome. I'm just surprised that they got it early based off of their sub count, because a lot of channels that have literally never made a LEGO Star Wars video got the game early, and those of us that have been covering the game since it was announced did not get it early. So it's just, yeah, sub count is probably play a big part of that. So if that's what you're wondering, how people got the game already, then that's how. But if you're talking about in the future, you can get it on Switch, Xbox, the One and the X, PS4 and PS5, and PC. What's my favorite droid? I think I already answered that. Either K2SO, Chopper. Cad Bane's droid is pretty cool. I actually have him. You guys, I don't know if you can see him. Oh, yeah, maybe just barely if I get out of the way. He's right there. No, you guys can't see. This is the Black Series version. I love that guy. There we go. Oh, I just unplugged my headphones. Can you fly ships on planets like in the sky? Based off of what gameplay we've seen, I don't think so. Maybe the micro ships, but we haven't really seen any micro ship gameplay yet. I assume that's why there's micro ships in this game as well. See, over a year and a half ago, I made a video where I was speculating every single ship, and everyone got mad at me for putting micro fighters in the video. And look at that, micro fighters are in the Skywalker Saga. So that sucks. I know people didn't really like them. I actually liked them like a lot. It made ground travel like a lot easier. I can see why, like, it's Lego, like, little kid sets. Like, I get why people didn't like them, but also I just thought it made travel easier. So I'm not mad that they're back, although I think some people are. The icons do look awesome. If they do release an R2-D2 one, I will change my profile picture on Twitter to that. Not on YouTube, though. Yes, I did. I posted on my community tab about the HUD being customizable after all. Which other LEGO ships do you have, by the way? Oh, most of my LEGO ships are out of view, actually. You guys can see my ATTE B-Wing and my gunship. Yeah, that's all you can see. I have... Oh, you can see the Y-Wing down there, too, actually. I have 2 Republic fighter tanks, the Night Buzzard, the Solus one, the TIE Silencer, like 3 501st Battle Packs. I have the Boba Fett helmet. I have the TIE Advanced, Octo set, the Slave one, the Imperial Transport Ship, the Special Forces TIE Fighter, and the Imperial TIE Fighter. I have a bunch of ships. Just a bunch. I have the ATST, ATDP. I'm trying to see more where I can... What's in angle. I kind of got them scattered. Oh! I have the Umbaro tank. I have the Separatist Snail Droid. The U-Wing. The Republic... I don't know what that one's called. What is that called? Hold on. What is this one called? I don't know what this is called. I forgot. The Senate, the Coruscant gunship, something like that? I don't know. Basically, I have a lot. Where do you find the icon? Twitter. Can't be sub count? It can be sub count. There'll be good guy capital ships. I mean, I think we know the Venator is going to be in the game. So yes, there will be good guy capital ships, but unfortunately it doesn't look like you'll purchase them based off of what we saw. But what I heard is that basically they released a Rey profile picture yesterday. And basically the profile picture that they released for the Rey minifigure was actually not on the character roster that everyone that played the game early saw. So everyone's made all the confirmed character videos, but that character icon that they released was not in that character roster. So potentially the character roster that we've seen is actually out of date. So it could be the same thing for capital ships, although I'm not confident on that. Carl, welcome to the live stream. Yes, that's the Rebel friend profile picture. I think Quakeberg changed his profile picture to that. I saw Nox changed his to Obi-Wan. I'm still waiting on R2. Isn't it like the Imperial gunship? It's not the Imperial one. It's the Republic. It's from Clone Wars. If it would be the sub count, you would... well, see, the thing is, like, it's... For Nox, he doesn't just cover the Skywalker Saga and, like, that. He does all WB games, yes, but he hasn't, like, focused on this game. Or at least the videos he has public isn't focused on this game, even though he has. So he doesn't... So when WB just goes to his profile, it's like, oh, he's made like 5 LEGO Star Wars videos. Nah. Although I don't understand that, because also there's channels that have never made a video about the Skywalker Saga that got it early. So I don't really understand it, but I feel like it's just overall about extending their reach, I think, is what they were trying to do. And people with low sub counts or don't cover the game a lot and don't get super high amount of views on every single video, like hundreds of thousands of views on every video, then they're not going to go for us. And I'm not sure your videos are great. Definitely deserve to get the game early. But I think I'm just trying to figure out their thought process behind it. I wonder if Mace Windu will change to a new figure that LEGO released. I don't think so. I think it's too late for that. No Coleman Trevor, no Darth Jar Jar, no Jedi Bob. There's Jar Jar's Senate appearance, which you can argue is his Darth Jar Jar appearance, since that's when he gives emergency powers to the Chancellor. So you could argue that Darth Jar Jar's in the game. You can make that argument. Didn't talk about Episode 2 3PO, but he's in the official game cover. Well, that doesn't mean that he's a playable character. What do you think about Mr. Bones? Dude, I did this in the other stream the other day. I have all the Aftermath trilogy books, and that's where Mr. Bones is from. Love those books so much. So Mr. Bones is definitely the #1 droid I'm most excited to play in the game. But yeah, I can't believe it. I never expected that. I think if you gave me... Well, actually, I've already done this. Give me a list of 1,000 Star Wars characters, and Mr. Bones would not be on that list to be in the game. So, I've basically done that. TVR, no one really understands what happened about early access. I think it was the lottery. It was definitely not lottery. Definitely not. They would definitely at least do some research on the channels that got early access. I mean... You think Rugged and Bombastic just got it by chance? No, they earned it. It makes sense for them to have gotten it early. So channels that have bigger sub counts had an advantage. I'm reading Life Debt. Nice, nice. Who is Mr. Bones? So basically, he is Snap Wexley's droid companion. He's a murder bot, basically. He's got like vibroblades for arms. And basically they downloaded General Grievous's abilities and like moveset, and they uploaded it to Mr. Bones. So General Grievous is kind of alive through Mr. Bones, but it's not his personality at all. It's his moveset, his abilities, his tactical thinking, his skills, and all that. So it's pretty cool. I love Mr. Bones. So I will definitely be playing him a lot when we play through the game. I guarantee Mr. Bones will be a character you unlock through a side quest that Snap Lexi sends you on. because Snap Legacies owns Mr. Bones, so we will try and speedrun that part to get Mr. Bones as soon as we can. If it was sub count, I would have had it early access instead of Lunar Squadron, but I already explained why. You have the subs, but you don't consistently focus on the Skywalker Saga. The only reason Lunar Squadron got it early is because they do LEGO Star Wars videos every single day. I mean, again, I'm not saying you don't deserve it, but if you're a WV executive and you want to market your game to people, why would you market to someone who uploads once a month and it's not always LEGO Star Wars versus someone who uploads every single day, gets 10,000 views on every LEGO Star Wars video? That's just kind of what I'm thinking. I would have had the early access, but I don't think it does know I cover an unused prototype. Yeah, I heard that. Is it true that Captain Rex? Yes. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream as well. How you doing? Like Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is in the chat. No way. Prototype or Protozyke. Sorry. Welcome to the live stream as well. How you doing? Can you rank the Aftermath? Dude, I read them 5 years ago. I don't remember which ones are which. The last one is really good. I remember the last one is really, really good. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Thomas Games. I appreciate it. Basically, if you need a little synopsis for me to get you interested, Thrawn is talked about in it. More of Palpatine's plan after he dies actually makes sense. You get to experience the Battle of Naboo. Or not Naboo, Jakku. Those are the big highlights I remember, because I remember all the Thrawn and Palpatine stuff, like, absolutely blowing me away. But yeah, those books are, like, criminally underrated. So, get, like, an audiobook if you don't like reading. Get something where you can experience that story, because it's something else. It's a really good book. How do you find your channel, like... I think someone just named themselves that. That was a joke. You think Cody will be in the Kenobi show? I actually do. There's a shot where there's like a stormtrooper or a clone trooper looking at a droid in the Kenobi trailer. I think that's Cody. I think they're going to bring Cody back. Because Cody is never seen after Episode 3. So I want to know what happens. How are you doing today? I'm doing really good. Thank you, Brandon. How about yourself? The Hippo, welcome to the live stream as well. Damien, we kind of already talked about this, is how Darth Jar Jar is kind of in the game. But yes, there's no Jedi Bob, even though Jedi Bob might be like an NPC. And there's no Coleman Trevor. Yeah, that sucks. I was a little bit, I heard a lot of people complain about the character roster. And yes, I am a little bit disappointed that there's a lack of Jedi and Sith. Like, you could easily have put Sasay Tin, Agen Kolar in, but they didn't. But Jocasta Nu is in the game. So, like, there's characters that make up for it. The Leia book and Bloodlines book. I read the Leia book a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it, but I do remember liking it. I remember Crate was at the end of it. That's all I remember. Ice Cube is in the... Really? Interesting. Probably an Imperial officer. Nox, I don't know what you're going on. Hold on. Retro Reborn, welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Yeah, I did talk about it. What did Nox say? I agree that the point exactly which isn't to... Yeah, but like... but if it was just subs, then you would have gotten it, is my thing. Like, it's not... If they come in, look at the sub count, and then look at your LEGO Star Wars consistency, yeah, I can see why they wouldn't give you early access, even though you deserve it. I mean, I feel like a lot of us in this community deserve it. Whatever deserve is in your mind, but like... I mean, I have been covering the game literally since its launch. And, it's been a struggle. YouTube's not been, the kindest to me, but also I only feel like my content's been good for like the past 6 months, so it makes sense. Nox and Astro going to a VC? I'd be down. I got Discord open now. If you're interested. Ooh, you know what we could do? Okay, we could do go in the stage, and then I could have people come in and ask me a question. That is okay. You have to join the Discord for this next segment. Hold on. Okay, I have a great idea. Shmi is in the game, yes. What if... Okay, I'm going to go into my Discord stage. And then, basically what I'm going to do... Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Q&A. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I am currently in my Discord server in a stage. If you come and join our Discord server, yes, there you go. Come and join the stage, and you could join the VC and ask me any LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga question, and then we will move on to the next person. I think I like this idea a lot, actually. This is good. Okay, there's people listening. Hold on. Let me open the stage up. We will need moderators to also monitor the Discord as well. Yeah, that got a lot of people to join our Discord. Okay, Molecular, I know you. So we're going to have you up first here. You can wait, nope, I don't want to invite to speak. There you go. Hold on. How do I move people in? There we go. Hello, Molecular. How are you doing?
Hello. How's it going?
Okay, hold on. You're really quiet. There we go. Try again.
Hello?
There we go.
Hi.
Okay. So, do you have a LEGO Star Wars?
Mod Molecular here.
You have what now?
I said it's me, the most beloved mod.
You're the newest mod, actually.
Clearly the most beloved.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
what's your question?
My question is about that affair, you know.
Okay, so we're going on to our next question. All right, Thomas Games. I recognize. Oh, well, hold on. You put your hand up first. Who is this? We'll invite you to speak. There you go. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing?
I have a question regarding the affair with the TT
Okay,
Games
so
employee.
next question. All right, Lego Han Solo. I'm gonna have you come up next. Unless you don't want to. All right. You have your hand up. I'll invite you. Hello, it's JSV. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? In VC General.
I'm doing good.
All right,
my
perfect.
question is, do you think that the DLC packs will ever have more than just characters, like a hub world like Mandalore, if a Clone Wars DLC pack comes out, or anything more than just characters? And do you think will they add anything beyond launch?
Okay, that is a great question, actually. Finally, a good question. I do think they will add stuff post-launch. I do think there's more DLCs than what they have announced. So yes, on that front. Now, will they actually ever do hub worlds? That I'm not sure about, because they have done it in recent LEGO games, and I do think it's possible for them to do it. There's definitely a demand for it, but with the amount of, like, the size of the Skywalker Saga, will they actually put the dedication and work into adding more hub worlds rather than just characters? That I'm not sure about. That is a good question, though. Thank you. I hope so. Okay, let's get Butsy in here. There you go.
Do you think the character customizer will be a DLC?
Okay, so yes, that is a great question. So the character customizer has never really been an easy thing to talk about, especially when I'm in the know, kind of, I suppose you could say. Okay, so this is what I was told. I was told that the character customizer will be in the game at some point, but it will not be in the game at launch. I can actually read it to you right now, what I was sent. It's been decided that our given current situation, okay, the customizer has now been shelved. This will mean that the quest using it will need... Okay, so they're going to disable all the quests that were related to the character customizer. But basically, they were planning on releasing it as a DLC pack. That's what I was sent. Do I know anything beyond that regarding the customizer post-launch? No. it's been completely shelved, and they had to remove all the quests from this game, so it makes sense. Oh god, they just released more profile pictures, guys. It does make sense. Oh wait, no, it's kind of the same ones, but with Grand Moff Tarkin. Okay, so there's a Tarkin profile picture. Anyways, I'm not confident on it. I'm not confident on it. I think it's possible, but with the amount of, it's the same thing with the amount of like DLC hub worlds. You know what I'm talking about? Like adding DLC hub worlds would be a lot of effort, and adding the customizer back into the game would be a lot of effort. So I don't know if they're going to want to actually go ahead and do that, especially after they completely removed it from the game. So that's a great question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to have, I see there's 3 people raising their hands. I see Admiral first. Admiral, you can come on in to the VC. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? What's your question?
I just wanted to ask if, like, some of the capital ships, you weren't able to own, but do you think you'll still be able to, like, take them over?
Will I still be able to take them over? I mean, they'll definitely be in the open world, but you won't be able, you won't be able to own them and drive them.
Okay.
So I think so. If I had to guess, I don't know, but I'm not sure. That is a good question, though. I would assume so, but thank you. Actually, hold on. I see other people that have been sitting here longer. You, Axolotl, we'll have you come on in.
I have a question.
All right, what's up?
TheAsTroLmech. Do you think you will be able to ride a Gong droid as a Gong droid?
I assume that not every character will be able to ride a Gong droid. Like, Jabba is probably not going to be able to ride a Gong droid, so I don't think so. But it would be cool if they did. They do seem to be going all out with the Gong droid in this. So, I'm not sure.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. I want to look at the live chat real quick. Nox, I specifically didn't read the whole thing on purpose. We can close the poll now. No, I didn't read the whole thing. I did not read the whole thing. That was like a small part of it. That would be bad to read the whole thing. I know. Can you play like... I cannot right now. Okay. There's not a lot going on in the chat. There's more going on in the Discord right now. So we're going to have Hippo. You can have come on in.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So my question was about like if there's a potentiality for there to be any like online play, so like say like co-op or something like that. What do you think about that?
So yes and no. There will definitely be online features that you like. There will be ways to play online on PC exclusively. You will not be able to play, I don't think, ever on consoles or Switch. Through PC, you can do it through Parsec and potentially Steam Remote Play if that decides to work, because Steam Remote Play is just awful. But I think, yeah, there will be ways.
Alright, thank you.
Yep, no problem. So, we'll have Thomas Games Welcome come on in.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Do you have a Lego Star Wars Death Star?
I do actually. It's not in this room that you guys are looking at on the live stream, but I do have it.
Could you build it in stream?
Could I build it on stream? Well, I did not. If your question is can I build it on stream? It's already built, but I did not build it on a live stream either. That was before I started YouTube actually. So that would be a very long build. That took me like a long time to build. So I don't think I would actually live stream that if I got another Death Star, which I don't think I will either. So, but thank you for your question, Aubrey. Thank you for subscribing. We really do appreciate it. Let's go back into the audience. Who we got here? Power Boy. Well, you have your hand up.
Hello?
Hello, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Welcome. How is it going? Oh, he's left. I don't know how to say your name. Kalehaha. Welcome. We can have you come on right in.
Hello.
Hello, what's your question?
My question is, how long do you think they're gonna support the game?
Usually LEGO games don't get super long support. I do think it'll be, longer than average when you look at Lego games, but I don't think it'll be a crazy amount. I wouldn't expect too much from it, but yeah, I think a decent amount is reasonable. So like,
Okay.
I would say we get all of our content like within a year, I think.
But like, how much support? Like, is it just a few DLC packs, or
Yeah.
will it be actual updates?
Probably a few DLC packs. They never really do anything more than that, right?
Okay.
So that's what I expect personally. Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. No one else has their hand up, so if you guys that are in the chat or in the VC, priority goes to whoever puts their hand up. But for now, I'll just invite Camille to speak because I know he won't ask a dumb question.
Hello.
Oh, you're really quiet. Hold on.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Do you think the prequel capital ships will have like the same layout or interior like the hub in Lego Clone Wars?
Definitely not. No, I don't think they will have the same interior because that would just be like a repeat of what they're already made. I think they want to do something unique, something new with the Skywalker Saga. So no, I don't think it'll be. Yeah, no, I don't think it'll be the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Admiral, I think I invited you on originally, but then you... No, Molecular, get out. Get out. There we go. Hello, Admiral.
Hey.
Hey.
I also wanted to ask, are you going to do a playthrough on your channel?
Yes. So...
Yeah.
Sorry, was there more to your question?
Yeah, will you also be playing the sequels?
Definitely, yes. I'll be playing the whole game.
Okay.
But, as far as playthrough, it'll be a live playthrough. It'll be... Oh, I really messed up this build here. Hold on. It'll be a live playthrough. Basically, we'll be exploring the... I don't want to say too much. I have a plan for a playthrough.
Okay.
We'll be playing through the whole game together live. I will not be making videos on it. If you're familiar with the format of how I do my playthroughs on the channel, you can go see it. It's just I leave all of the live streams for a complete playthrough public on the channel. So you can go back and rewatch them and see me mess around and whatever. But no, I don't think I'm going to spend the time to edit the videos because I don't think that's just the kind of style of video I want to make. And I think the live stream is just more fun. So I will be doing live playthroughs, yes.
I'll definitely be in the live streams.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
Thanks.
No problem. Already, we'll have you come up.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, you have.
Okay, well, come back. Come back in.
Do you prefer the mumble mode or the normal voice acting?
Ooh, that's a good question. Personally, I was kind of late to the Lego game, I guess. Like, if you could call it that. Like, I have not been super invested in the Lego gaming world. I haven't really kept up to date with any of TT Games' games before the Skywalker Saga. I've played the complete saga. I've played the Clone Wars, and I did a live playthrough of DC Supervillains. I mean, there's only been a couple other Lego games I've really ever played, so I completely forgot what the question was. What was the... I was just talking. Okay, sorry.
Do you prefer mumble mode or voice acting?
So, yeah. So, I know a lot of people prefer the mumbles just because it brings back nostalgia and all that. I personally have no nostalgia attached to any of the mumbles, so I think I prefer voice acting just because I want to witness all those incredible moments in the Skywalker Saga with the voice acting on. So, yeah, that's my plan.
Okay.
But thank you. Let's see. There's some people that have been chilling in here. Oh, hold on. I have a request. Yes, we can... Okay, so guys, I see there's a bunch of you chilling. If you want to get priority to come to the stage, you have to raise your hand and request to be on the stage. That's how I'm going by it. But welcome back, Thomas.
I'm gonna start streaming. Do you have any tips?
Could you repeat that?
I'm gonna start streaming. Do you have any tips?
Any tips on streaming? Streaming is... There's two routes you can take with it. Either you want to start your channel with streaming and center your channel around streaming, or you want streaming to be an extra thing. So, really, I kind of butchered myself. Well, not butchered would be the wrong word. I kind of sabotaged myself by trying to juggle both when I first started. It's more difficult to it's more difficult to start if you don't have a focus. So if you want to focus on live streaming, then I would recommend building a consistent audience around one general topic that people are interested in. So if you have, let's say you wanted to be a LEGO Star Wars streamer, then start doing what I'm doing. Do a complete Saga playthrough, do a LEGO Clone Wars playthrough, build Legos live. Do what I'm doing if you want to be in my space. If you want to start streaming as a side thing and you already have a YouTube channel, you could either do that on Twitch and build an audience on Twitch and move those viewers to YouTube, or stream on your YouTube as well, but keep it consistent with the content you make. So if you stream on the side, but you mainly want to focus on videos, streaming should not be your priority. Streaming is not my priority anymore. It used to be, but I'm having a lot more success with making videos at the moment. And if I just have any like extra time, I want to screw around. Like, I've wanted to build these Lego sets, and I've never really had the time to do it. So now I've forced myself to have time to do it by live streaming it to all of you guys. So I'm helping my channel while also doing something I wanted to do. So currently, I personally focus more on videos. But if you want to focus more on live streaming, then go in on the live streaming as much as possible. That would be my suggestion. Around one topic, specifically.
Thanks.
No problem. Uno Fluff, you have your hand up, so we'll invite you to speak. How's it going?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Chronix, all you guys who are joining us now, you can put questions in the live chat, but everyone in the Discord has a priority. And there's about, what, how many people? There's 16 people that have priority over questions in the chat at the moment. So if you want your ask any questions, the Discord is the best way to do that at the moment. Got your question ready? Oh, I guess not. Okay, we'll have... Oh, you're back. Hold on. We'll invite Uno Fluff back real quick. Got your question?
Sorry, my mic is weird.
Oh, you're good.
Yes. I was just wondering, if you buy the deluxe edition for LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga, will you get the other DLCs when they come out or not?
So if your question is, if you purchase the deluxe edition,
yes,
you will get. Will you get other DLCs, like unannounced DLCs, or all of the DLCs that are currently announced when they release them?
I mean, like they will release DLCs later, right?
So far, no, but I personally think so.
Okay.
So your question is, in the future, if you purchase the deluxe edition, will you get those DLCs automatically? Thank you, Chrome Shots, for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. That's your question? Okay.
Yes.
No. So if you get the deluxe edition, that is a... Think of it as a season... Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you for subscribing as well. Think of the DLC, or the deluxe edition currently, as a season pass for everything that's been announced. They haven't purposefully announced a season pass yet, personally, because I think they're going to have more content, and if they give a season pass now, then they will just be giving DLC packs away for free, if they decide to do any. So if they do a season pass in the future, then I think that will be giving you all of the DLCs for upcoming DLCs. But the deluxe edition is giving you everything they have available right now, not everything in the future.
And so, what DLCs are available now?
I'm the Trooper Pack, the Classic Characters Pack, Mando Season 1 and Season 2, Solo, Rogue One, and I'm missing one.
The Troopers Pack?
I think I said the Trooper one first, but maybe the Trooper one, I don't know. Yeah, so there's 7 currently. What's up, Lunar Squadron, in the live chat? How you doing, man? So, that answer your question?
And one more thing. Will you get all those things in the deluxe edition?
All of the future content?
No, all of the DLCs you named now.
Oh yes,
because
yes.
It
all
says that they will be releasing in different times.
Yes. So the DLC release dates are currently staggered, but if you get the deluxe edition, you will get all of the DLCs. You don't have to pay for them extra. So you get the deluxe edition, you already have all of the DLCs that are currently announced.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Deluxe edition does give you future DLCs. I mean, right now we don't even know that there will be future DLCs, so I'm not even sure of that. But is there anywhere where that said that? Because I don't think that's true. I'm just saying. I personally have not seen that before. So if you have a source for that, then please let me know. I just haven't seen it before. Also, if everyone's in the live chat, if you want to talk and join in on the discussion, the Discord is getting priority right now. We have a stage going in our Discord server. Molecular, you just... Okay. If you guys want to join and ask questions, the Discord gets priority, and right now we have quite a line in the Discord to ask questions. So... Discord, if any of the mods could post a link in the chat, there's also a link in the description, or you can use !Discord to get our link to our Discord server. But Molecular, what's your actual question this time?
Okay, I do have an actual question, alright? It's not any joke question, alright?
You're gonna ask the same question.
I was going to ask... No.
Oh.
What character are you looking forward to from, like, every, you know how, like, they have, like, different, like, sections for the characters?
Oh, so you mean like every character class? What's my most anticipated character per class?
Most anticipated character per class.
Okay, I wouldn't have to pull up the classes. I will just... Let's just search up Lunar Squadron real quick. Hold on. They pulled it... Yeah, because they did their all characters video in the character selection.
It was Tactical... Oh, no, he left.
Tactical was in the VC for a second?
He left. He joined us and left.
He saw that everyone else was in here in a stage, and he's like, oh, wait, no, this isn't just an open VC. I'm out. Okay, hold on. Let's check out Lunar Squadron's video here of all the character classes, because I know LEGO Star Wars in and out. I don't remember all the character classes off the top of my head. I'm sorry. So common. So the common... Oh, no, this is Dark Side. General Grievous for Dark Side.
General Grievous isn't a Dark Side character.
What is... Oh, this is Villain. Oops. Villain class. Villain class, General Grievous. Hold on.
That was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I'll admit that was pretty obvious, honestly.
Yeah. So for the Dark Side, this is actually Dark Side. Either Vader or Maul. For the TheAsTROLmech, I mean R2, or no, the Gonkatine. Is Gonkatine in the TheAsTROLmech? I don't know. Gonk or R2. Thank you for subscribing, Zuner Josh. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate it. So for Protocol Droid, either ME8D9 or 3PO with the Bowcaster. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. This is the common class. I think either the Droidica or is Mr. Bones in the common class? Either Droidica or Mr. Bones.
Yeah, Mr. Bones is probably in.
Yeah. For the Jedi class, my most anticipated is probably, let's be honest, Yaddle. Yeah. Yaddle. Hold on. Now they're going through every single one. Hold on. Now I gotta speed it up and skip around here. Thank you for subscribing, Leah. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but thank you for subscribing nonetheless. Appreciate it. This is for the hero class, Commander Cody.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the heroes is a long list. Oh my god, we're like halfway through the video. Okay. The hero class is a big one. Scavenger. I mean, the only interesting one was Rey with the lightsaber. So, Rey with her yellow lightsaber. This is... What is this? This Scoundrels or is this Bounty Hunters? I think this is Scoundrels. I honestly don't know everyone that's in this class. I'll say... Han, Solo... No, Lando's in here. Yeah, we'll do Lando. We'll do the Administrator Lando for that class.
Alright, Maz Kanata is in the Scoundrel class.
Well, she is a Scoundrel, I guess. Loco XNSP, thank you for subscribing. Really do appreciate it. Gonkatine and Gonk are in the extra. Okay, they're extra. All right, thank you, Lunar Squadron. Appreciate it. In the Darth... Or, not Dark... What am I saying? So, in the Bounty Hunters, Boba Fett, probably. Yeah, probably Boba Fett. And then this is... Oh, we already looked at the Dark Side. Or, yeah, Dark Side. We already looked at Villain. Already looked at TheAsTROLmech. Already looked at Protocol Droid, right? And then the Common again. Yeah, okay, so we've done... Yeah, those are all the classes. Those are... Yes, that's my answer. Alright, thank you for actually asking an actual question.
Hey, the other one was also a question, just not a question you wanted to hear. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, get out of here. Scott, we'll have you come in.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, my question would be, what are 3 things that you think are missing from the game other than character customization and online co-op?
Clone Wars characters, Rebels characters, and yeah, I think it would be cool if there was more, if there was an easier way to travel. I think so. From my understanding of the game, up until we got the gameplay released, I would say that I would have told you that you can. Every world is an open world and you can explore anywhere. But with the gameplay that we saw, it's not that case. It's like cutscenes in between different cities. I wish that you could fly in it, like you're on Tatooine, hop in an X-Wing, and then manually fly to Mos Eisley from Anchorhead or whatever. That's what I think was missing. I get that's really difficult to do. I don't blame them for not being in the game. But from what I understood about the game, I thought that was a confirmed feature, so... Is it missing? No. Is it something I would have liked to see that I thought was going to be in the game? Yes. I don't know if that answers your question or not, but I think that should be in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more question. Do you have any concerns regarding the length of the missions we will be able to play?
No. So, I mean, I personally like the shorter missions in LEGO games. Like, I just find them more entertaining. I feel like if you're stuck on a mission for more than 20-25 minutes, I get really bored and I don't want to play it anymore. So if the fact that all the levels are like 10 to 15 minutes in length, I'm really happy about. And I think that there's so much content in the game that you don't need long levels to make the game good. That's how I see it anyways.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We'll have Powerboy come back in. Oh, Tactical is here. Hold on. Powerboy, I'm going to dismiss you just for a second because you've come in like 5 times. Tactical, you want to come on in? Or not, but I see you're chilling in the VC, so I might as well. Hello.
Hello.
Wow,
Sorry,
it's been a minute.
my PC's booting up. I've just got home from work.
Yeah, no problem. Doing good?
Yeah, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Skywalker Saga is a week away, so
yeah,
can't complain.
Frankly, it's mind blowing.
Yeah,
honestly,
it doesn't feel real.
It's been such a journey, honestly.
Yeah, we've been covering it together ever since it was announced, and look at where we are now, huh?
No, honestly, 3 years later, it's just the amount of I think what's baffled me the most is the amount of marketing that's been done ever since this release date has been confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can I not hear you?
Can you not?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the speaker on my phone, but it's not
cooperating.
Button. I can hear you, but it's just the speaker.
Try turning me up on Discord.
PC's nearly done anyway. I can still hear you though.
Okay. But yeah, it's crazy how like the past month we've gotten more marketing for the game in the than we've gotten in the last 3 years.
Yeah, honestly,
it's nuts.
I just wish I was able to cover it. That's the thing, and I'm so gutted that I've not had like much time to do that. It's just been such a pain in the backside with like work and stuff.
Well, you've actually been like having a life, unlike the rest of us here. So I mean, I don't blame you.
I mean, quite frankly though, for I've had a look at your channel recently, and your views and subscribers have increased significantly. However, it's fair play to you because I mean, you deserve it. That's the actual thing.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's been a journey, and it doesn't feel like I've passed you and DL in the past month. It doesn't feel right, you know?
Trust me, it's because of all the work you're putting into it. That's why.
Yeah.
You're showing value to your audience, and that's what matters. That's why you're getting the results you seek. I'm not saying I don't put value in it. It's just I don't have the time to do it.
Right. It's just like the consistency that I've been putting in, I think, and I've increased my video editing quality tenfold in the past like 3 months. So I think that's probably played a bit into it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've watched a couple of your videos. Your editing's definitely improved. I like the approach you're taking in regards to when you use text to sort of emphasize a point.
Yeah.
That I like because it shows more sort of your reaction.
That's yeah.
I like that.
I use it
for the marketing. It makes sense that you take advantage of your consistent uploads as well. So again, that's really good on your behalf.
Yeah, thank you. I use the text to, one, emphasize a reaction, two, show importance to specific phrases or words that I feel like you need to take away from the video, and three, it's a great transition to different like background audio so that the audio doesn't get boring after a while. Because if I throw on some text and then I cut away to the next scene, I can change the background audio and keep the viewer engaged.
Yeah, definitely. That's ideal. Keeps viewer retention ongoing as well. Especially even though your videos are short, to my knowledge.
I mean, yeah, generally I don't care about video length. I think quality is more important than getting a longer video out of it. Like I would rather make
no point.
Yeah, I would rather make a good 2-minute video than a bad 10-minute video. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's say that there was a big, important clip that was 15 seconds long that was released on Twitter. I don't know what this clip would be. If it was actually 15 seconds long, but it was really important and had a bunch of crazy things in this clip, I would probably make like a 3-minute video out of it, because there's no point in dragging that out. Yes, we get a lot of cool stuff, but the video clip is not worth a 10-minute video. It's 15 seconds, right? So there's a lot of
content creators' intentions, really.
Right, like there's so many things I could make videos on. Like we got 25 different character icons yesterday. I could have made a video on that, but what am I gonna say in the video? Here's a character icon. Here's a character icon. Here's a.
You may as well just go. You may as well just get some gameplay and go through the character icons through there.
I mean
I
could do that
already
too.
in the game, but some of them they're the unlocked versions. So
right. I mean, I don't want to.
As you said there, it's nothing much you can say because as far as we know, or the audience knows the characters and they probably watched all the videos surrounding all the characters in the game. So, it doesn't really uphold that much for significance.
Right. It's just exactly. I don't really know how to put it. You put it very well.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to stay in the VC and help answer some questions with me, but I do have a bunch of people waiting. Do you want to stay with us, or do you got something to do?
No, I'd be more than happy to stay if that's all right with you.
All right, perfect. Oh my gosh, Lunar Squadron is, I think, chilling in the request to speak. Let's have Lunar Squadron come on in. Nick. Hello.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you? Morning.
It's been, you guys have been doing so great. I haven't told you guys yet. I looked at your channel before watching this stream, and I'm just like, wow. I just wanted to say. Anyways.
Crazy, huh?
You guys are killing it. You definitely deserve all the success.
I appreciate that. You too. Hey, you're getting a ton of new support. We noticed it a lot.
Yeah,
great.
I think if I'm remembering correctly from my channel analytics, I've gained 950 subscribers in the past 28 days or something.
That's really good.
Yeah,
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're getting up there. Not Lunar Squadron numbers just yet, but we're growing.
Hey, none of us are rugged though.
None of us are rugged. He's on another level. I can't even compare myself to him anymore. No. Did you have a question, or did you just want to chill?
No, I just wanted to see how you guys were doing.
Yeah.
See what's up. It's been a while.
It has been a while. We need to do another podcast sometime.
Oh, definitely. Andreas and I talk about it a lot. We had a great time with that.
That was a lot of fun. I don't think we've had a better episode. Unfortunately, we've been trying to plan our own podcast for about a month, and none of us have been able to get a date together because of all the stuff that's been going on. But
oh my gosh, it never stops.
Yeah, I mean, we already have a episode lined up. A quick break we got to do before you guys again, but we really want to do an episode with you guys again before. Well, I can't even say before the game comes out because I don't even know if that's possible at this point. But around the time the game comes out, we do want to get you back.
Yeah, that would be great. We had a great time. We jumped into a Rugged server. What was it, like last weekend when he was doing his big event? And he was like, it was him and Nox were together, and then it was Andreas and I, and it was like damn, we need Asteroid, because they're all going off about their like British stuff, and Andreas and I are like, yeah, definitely.
Dude,
I
I
no idea
feel
what
that.
you're talking about.
I feel that so much, dude. When they start talking about like Peaky Blinders and stuff, I zone out, dude. I can't. It's too many British people at once. You know what I'm saying? Sorry,
Oh,
Tactical.
trust me, Asteroid. I've never watched it.
They talk about it a lot, so I feel that.
It's been recommended to me, but I've never just got time to watch it. I'm rewatching Better Call Saul. I don't know if you watch like Breaking Bad or anything like that.
I don't have time to watch TV shows like that at the moment. No. Moon Knight tomorrow. I'll be checking that out, but.
Is that tomorrow already?
That's tomorrow, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm excited. That's gonna be good.
I am too. They haven't really marketed that show at all.
I've seen a lot of marketing in the past like 5 days, but that's it. Really, it. Yeah.
I guess Andres and I haven't really like had a moment to take our head out from underwater, so I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah, I can imagine you guys have been really grinding.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we haven't had someone in our Discord was asking us like the last night we had like a normal night of sleep, and we hadn't really thought about it. And I think the last time we got more than like 2 to 3 hours of sleep was like the night before the gameplay overview trailer dropped in January.
You guys definitely deserve that early access. I don't know if you heard me say it earlier. I'm surprised that they chose you, but also when I heard that you got early access, I'm like, that makes complete sense. I just didn't expect it.
Neither did we.
Yeah. How did that go about? Was that did they email you? Was it a Twitter? Well, how did that go about?
Yeah, so they reached out to us via email and basically asked if we wanted to be a part of it, and we're like, hell yeah, we want to be a part of it.
That's awesome.
It was actually so. You know, it was a lot of fun because we got to join in like a Discord server with, you know, a bunch of the people who were doing it. So we were like in a Discord server with like IGN, Forbes, Watch Mojo. We were like in this server with like some big time people, and it was us like, yeah, we're the frauds here. Like IGN, Watch Mojo, and all these guys, and like Blitzwinger and all of them. And
that's really cool.
It was great. We had a great time. Monday was the media preview event. That's where that 45 minutes of gameplay came from that ended up leaking.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tuesday is when we got to play the game. And then Friday is when, you know, obviously all that gameplay leaked. And we were embargoed. And so we panicked because we were like, people are going to go crazy with this. And we can't talk about it.
Right.
So, and then like, our server was just kind of like, hey guys, are you going to talk about the 45 minutes of gameplay? Because that's kind of like what Andreas and I like to do, is we would try to break everything down. And then we looked so suspicious because we went from like, yeah, we're going to break everything down to like, stop talking about it. Don't bring up the leaks. Like,
yeah, I saw you guys on Twitter making a statement about it. Like, we at Lunar Squad will not be covering it for I don't remember why. But looking back on it now, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
That was a rough weekend. Our mod team, we put a lot on our mod team, and we're just like, guys, please deal with this for us. We're sorry.
Where do you get your mods from? I need more mods. I need more mods like everyone else. You guys are great. Camille, you're great, but I need more.
Yeah, so we ended up just picking, you know, it's hard because like when you pick a mod team, you're handing over the keys to the kingdom of your Discord server.
Right.
So definitely just like picking people you definitely trust who are active, but definitely make sure you trust them. Like the mod team we've put together, I trust them with our lives. Like I know they're going to do stuff in the best interest of our server and our channel, but we had a mod that didn't end up leaving or being removed that just we thought one thing and apparently we were wrong. So
right, it's all part of the challenge. I have a mod, what's the word for it, a mod form that you can fill out, but like it's always just like the active people that join that fill it out, but then you're not sure if they're a good fit for mods. So I'm happy with my mod team, but it's just not all of them can be active at all the time. So like Camille, you're doing great. Nathan, you're doing great. It's just I can't have everyone always cover, like I can't have the same 4 people cover everything. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I will say one thing that we definitely tried to do was we have a lot of people in our server now who are from like Europe, like Sweden, Finland, and then also people from like Australia. So we definitely we're going to pick people from, you know, the States, we're going to pick people from Europe, and we want to pick some people from Australia so that we can cover like there will always be a mod around, no matter the time of day, even if Andreas and I are not around.
That's pretty
so
smart.
definitely trying to like pick people who are, because if you just pick everyone from like the United States, then like there's a good 12-hour period where anything could happen.
Right. That's smart. I should think about doing that. I just gotta find the the people to do it. What? So Nick, are you also interested in just chilling and answering some questions if you want? Or
yeah, definitely.
All right, perfect. Yeah. So I see. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and the Discord server. Oh my god! I just looked at our hello section of the server. There's about 40 new people. All right. If any of you in the live chat have any questions, I'm sorry I'm not prioritizing you, but we have a lot of people waiting in our Discord server. So if you want to ask Tactical, Nick from Lunar Squadron, and myself any questions, feel free to join our Discord server, link in the description. But Gonkatine has a question, so we'll invite Gonkatine up on in.
Go on, Gong, you can do it.
We believe in you. We're doing good. You?
Pretty good.
Okay, what was your question?
Okay, well, first of all, if you guys are rolling a podcast, that'd be pretty sick. I'd watch that all the time.
Yeah, we wanted to get Tactical on a podcast, but timing.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
a bit of a misunderstanding.
Yeah, that was a thing, but
pretty much the best way to put it.
Yeah,
it was an agree to disagree situation.
Yeah, unfortunately that didn't work out, but if he ever has an interest to, we'll definitely let him on. And Lunar Squadron has already been on, and we want to have him back on, so that would be pretty cool if we could do that again.
I'm just going to join on my PC.
Alright, perfect.
Okay, well, my actual question was, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think we will get a Clone Wars DLC later on?
I think, based on... would you want to take this away first, Lunar Squadron?
This is the question everyone wants to know, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Andreas and I kind of go back and forth on this because it's like, so we gotta, obviously we gotta look last week at the character roster, at least for the build of the game that we were given early access to, and to us, we don't know. Like, TT Games and WB never told us if that was the exact final build of the game or if that was the final build minus the day one patch or whatever. They never told us.
Right.
So we kind of had to assume for ourselves, and like we just assumed looking around the menus and everything, like if it's not a complete build, it's pretty close to a finished product. But we don't know for sure.
Right.
And we were pretty confident that that was the full official character roster. And then yesterday there was that whole Rey profile icon that dropped where it was like she wasn't on our roster that we had gotten because there was like slight differences to her appearance, so we're not sure what that's about, if that's like something the social media team decided to do or if that was like there are some new appearances and characters that aren't on the roster yet. So we're kind of like we wanted to make people aware of it, but we didn't want to be like promise anything,
right.
we don't want to overpromise. But as far as Clone Wars DLC, maybe there are some appearances we don't know about yet because there are like we all know there's obvious omissions from this roster. That's kind of like why aren't these characters on the thing. The thing that makes me and Andreas the most concerned about this is just the fact how many of the devs have left the studio, all of that turnover. Are they going to have enough staff and support to continue making DLC beyond the ones they've announced already? So I'm kind of like, we're always 50-50 on it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I want to know how. I know we on the podcast you said you started covering and following the game about a year and a half ago, like extensively. How familiar are you with the information that was released before you started covering the game?
We definitely kept an eye on it just for fans, like as a fan of the game.
Yeah,
we weren't covering it, so I think we're pretty up to date for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I think word has gone around to all of the YouTubers who still cover this game about the menu leak, like behind the scenes menu leak, if you know what I'm saying. I think
where they leaked fragments of the menu.
Where they leaked fragments of the menu, but also what was emailed out. I don't even know if it was email.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I don't know how familiar you guys are with.
I'm aware of some of the details.
Yeah, are you at all with that, Nick?
I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I know some of the details. I might not know everything.
Yeah, so if I'm remembering correctly, they said that they had plans to do a Clone Wars DLC and a Rebels DLC, and then they showed that picture of all DLCs installed with the file size, and it said 8 out of 8 DLCs installed. And so we're like, okay, so they said something about Clone Wars and Rebels, and there's 2 extra DLCs missing that they haven't announced yet that are installed on this leak. So that has to be Clone Wars and Rebels, right? Turns out, looks like one of them is the Trooper Pack. So do we get a Rebels DLC or do we get a Clone Wars DLC? What happened with this 8th DLC? I don't know. But
either that or they changed their minds somehow.
yeah, but if they already have 8 DLCs and there's an 8th DLC worth of content that they just aren't using for something.
Yeah, it's interesting if they have neglected it somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I completely trust that leak. I know where it came from and all that, so I completely trust it. But it's just it's one of those things that have, like the character customizer, has changed with development over time. It's not gonna stay the same like throughout the entire development.
And like thinking back to those leaks, the problem, like the biggest issue with trying to predict this type of stuff, especially, is like, if you remember, like we did a video on this. There was that interview that people with the dev team did back in 2019 where they're like, "Yep, there's character customization in this game. It's coming back."
Right.
And obviously that's obviously been cut. And then there was the whole like, back in 2019, they were asked, "Hey, is there going to be online co-op in this game?" And their answer was, "Well, we have technology." Kind of like, like, get back to us on that. And then obviously that didn't make it into the game. So it's like, it's hard to go back and look at 2019, 2020 and things that they said and be like, well, they said it back then, so obviously it's going to happen, because it's clear that they are comfortable with cutting content.
Right. So, I mean, anything's really possible with that.
I hope we get Clone Wars content, because that would be great, because I love the Clone Wars, so I hope we get those characters.
I mean, it would be an ideal marketing opportunity for them as well.
I mean, if anything, I hope they like delayed it so that they could add more Clone Wars stuff. Like, imagine if they just come in with the Clone Wars pack where it's like all the clones you could want, and then they add like Mandalore as a planet as well.
That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Near the top of my list of planets I would like to see.
Mandalore is my probably second or first.
Yeah, this taxi system is quite an interesting concept as well. That's something I didn't anticipate.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either. I was watching Lunar Squadron's video on it. You guys said something like you had a guess about it or something previously.
Yeah, we kind of guessed when we did our Coruscant video that we thought there was going to be some sort of taxi system that would bring you between the districts, just because there was like, if you remember back from the gameplay overview trailer, there was that like moment where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan jump into this like taxi on Coruscant, and we were like, we wonder if that's how you get in between like buildings and districts. And then when we were playing the game last week, because Andreas went and he just was trying to get through all of episode 4, and I was just like, I'm gonna take my time and explore. Like, I want to get free roam gameplay. And so I was just like trying to find everything Mos Eisley had to offer. And there was a moment where actually I finally got to look at the map and there was a taxi on it. And I went up and interacted with the taxi system, and it's definitely one of those things that will take you in between districts, at least on Mos Eisley. But for some reason, I was only locked to Mos Eisley. I couldn't go anywhere else. I don't know if that was just because I was within like a story moment of episode 4, so they're just kind of trying to keep us like in line with episode 4. It's kind of hard to like tell when you're in a story moment and when you're not.
I'm pretty sure that was confirmed as like the more you play through the films, the more locations you'd unlock based on what episode you play through. Or either that or it's just solely the demo.
It's funny. When we got into the game, they had WB representatives who would like kind of talk to us, like brief us on what we were allowed to do and not allowed to do. And they were just like, so like when we got to the main menu, like episodes 1, 4, and 7 were unlocked, just like they're going to be next week. And they were like, no matter what you do, you are staying in episode 4. You are only to play episode 4. That's it. That's all you can do. Just play episode 4. And so we're like, all right, like, damn, we wanted to go to episode 1. We wanted to go to Coruscant and Naboo. Like, all right, but like, cool, we understand. So we went to episode 4, and it was like, they were very clear about this. And it was funny because about an hour in, somebody in the server was like, so I'm in episode 7 right now and I want to get to episode 8. How do I do that? And they like freaked out. they like pulled him into a private chat and were like, what are you doing? Like, we told you stay in episode 4. And it was just like, there was a lot of stuff that just did not, like, a lot of rules were not followed that week. I feel very bad for WB and TT. Like, they were very clear about what the rules were, and then, like, the footage leaks on Friday. People are going into films they're not supposed to be going into.
Yikes. I heard they said something like, I don't even know if this is true, you guys would know. I heard that they said you weren't supposed to play past a certain level, and then someone told me that, like, Lunar Squadron broke the rules or whatever. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be continuing to upload content on it if it was not part of the rules.
No, we were allowed to play as much as episode 4 as we wanted.
Interesting. Yeah, I heard that you guys were supposed to stop at Hunk of Junk, and I was like, I don't know about that.
No.
Yeah.
There are some people, Rugged got the Death Star.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you're saying that a bunch of people broke the rules, I don't know. I was just curious because I assumed you guys were following the rules. I heard someone say that was a rule. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, they never told us we had to stop. They told us what we were told was we could share any footage that was captured within the confines of episode 4.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, how much? If they were gonna let you play 2 missions, that doesn't, like, market their game very well, does it?
No, and it wouldn't really give us a good feeling towards how their game works, because the first level of episode 4 is like, it's just the Tana 4 sequence, which is cool, but you're kind of just getting, on your feet, and then the whole pre-level sequence that follows after that, just nothing really happens. You don't really start picking up pace until you get past that second level. So you would have played, like, one really cool level, which is like 20 minutes long, which Andreas was like, that was honestly, like, Andreas and I they allowed us to be on the phone with each other and, like, talk to each other while we were doing it. And, like, listening to Andreas play through this game was one of the funniest experiences of my life, just because he, like, was like, I have 90 minutes to capture as much of episode 4 and get through all of it as possible. So, like, anytime he died or would get stuck, I would just hear him, like, screaming on the phone, like, come on! Or, like, I don't know if you saw our Yavin gameplay. He got stuck in a loading screen.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was so funny. Like,
that time lapse. Yeah.
And we used every second too, because he blew up the Death Star. And the moment the cinematic cut of the Death Star blowing up, he got kicked from the game.
Wow. So that's how it worked. They just kicked you from the game after your time. Yeah,
so they would kick us from they just, as soon as your 90 minutes hit, boom, you were done. Like, you were just out of there. It was almost like the game crashed.
Oh.
And then, but they were very nice enough to, whoever was running the capture software for that, was very nice to capture the whole closing cutscene of episode 4 for us. So we've definitely appreciated that.
That's cool. Yeah, the whole experience, your playthrough, just it made me even more excited for the game. I think it's everything. You guys captured everything I thought it could be and more, so I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, I would like to say, I know there's been a lot of, not disappointment going around, but, people kind of being like, oh man, no character customization, I don't know if this game's going to live up to the hype, or, oh, it's not as open world as I thought it was going to be. That never was, like, playing that game, like, it's something truly special. I told Andreas, I think after the first hour, I was like, man, these people, they're in for something special here in a few weeks. They are going to love this game. This is going to be, like, a transcendent Star Wars game. If episode 4 could get me to say something that nice, then, like, it's going to be truly special, because episode 4 I'm, like, kind of wishy-washy on in terms of Star Wars films, but this is going to be pretty special. This is, like, character customization wasn't even something I, like, thought about when I was playing the game. It was just, like, I was so immersed in how well they captured the Star Wars feel.
Right. Yeah, I think I asked, I don't know if who is there one person that runs the Lunar Squadron Twitter, or is it both of you that do it?
I'm usually on there most often. Andreas checks in from time to time.
Right. I think I asked you guys about character customization one time. You're like, let me think about it. Like, you went back and thought about it, because you just weren't even thinking about it while playing the game. So that just shows how thrilling the game is. Just from that.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People are, this is something special. We're very much looking forward to everyone getting to experience this next week. And we're looking forward to get to experience the prequels, because if episode 4 is that good, episode 3 is going to be like...
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's going to be something. Okay, we've been talking for a while. This has been a lot of fun, but I do have a lot of people waiting in this request chat here. So let's see if we can get someone else here to prompt us with something else. Let's see someone who hasn't come up yet. Gummy Bear. We'll have Gummy Bear come on in. If you're interested. There we go. You have a question for us, Gummy Bear? Or do you not have a microphone? Hold on.
Hello?
Hello. You got a question for us?
Yes. How was the game? Is it fun?
Lunar Squadron probably would be.
General question.
Yeah.
I guess that's a question for me. Yes. The game is a lot of fun. Like I said, I really think everyone is in for something truly special next week. It really feels like a Star Wars game with a Lego skin and not a Lego game with a Star Wars skin, which is that could be kind of a confusing statement, but it is just a good Star Wars game. I really think this is going to be one of those, like, if the complete saga is something we're still talking about 15 plus years later or whatever, then we're going to be talking about this game for years. Like, this is going to be generational type game. It is going to be incredibly fun. You know, I don't know if more fun came from the main levels. I think I had the most fun just exploring the universe. I think that was where it was the most fun for me. And the combat, the blaster combat was pretty cool. It was definitely a nice pace of change from the previous LEGO games because you got that more third person, over the shoulder, like Uncharted type look to explore the universe. And the blaster combat was pretty simple, but like the hand-to-hand combat with the lightsaber combat and the combo system, a lot of fun. And then when you pair the force powers with the lightsaber combat, that was awesome. Honestly, the force might be some of the most violent force powers I've seen in a game in terms of how powerful they are, because like we were launching people with the force push. It was crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you were launching people and like force pushing, it really reminded me of Force Unleashed, which is saying something, because that's violent when it comes to force powers. Yeah, I think when I was watching your gameplay, I definitely agree that I feel like the open world, just because there's so much to do, like, it made me want to play the game the most. Like, out of all the videos that you uploaded, it was just like, it looked like something you could just sit there and do for a whole day and then not even realize you were doing it for a whole day. Like, there's so much to do, and I just think maybe it's just because you guys were on a limited time, but the levels just, they seem, parts of it seemed really fast paced and other parts seemed a bit like a little slower. Like, I think what I'm thinking of is, I want to say the opening to the Death Star sequence, like, it felt slower compared to you rushing through the end of it, like when you were doing the Yavin video, for example. So I feel like maybe part of that was part of the reason why we all have this expectation of the open world being the most fun, but also the open world just seems so expansive and there's so many things you can do with the characters that it feels like it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, you know what for me really sold it was, and I brought this up to Andreas when I was running around Mos Eisley. I was like, so first off, this is probably the most expansive Mos Eisley we've ever gotten from a Star Wars game. Like, what, previously maybe Battlefront 2 in 2017, just like the multiplayer maps, just how big that multiplayer map is, it's probably the biggest it's gotten. And Mos Eisley just kept going and going and going, and we were going all over the place. You could go to the Dowager Queen, you could go all the way, like, you could go all over Mos Eisley, the entire city. So, and then I was like, Andreas, think about this. This is one location on just Tatooine. There's still Mos Espa, Jabba's sail barge, Jabba's palace, all still on Tatooine. We ran around the homestead. The homestead is like the complete final homestead. Like, it is all of it. You could go inside everywhere. I'm like, this is just Tatooine. There's 23 planets, Andreas. What about Coruscant? And what about all of these other places? Naboo. Like, you're going to spend hours, dozens of hours just exploring this universe.
I really hope that planets like Coruscant and Naboo, which are like really big, I really hope those don't turn out to be really small maps and just confine everything to a really small section, because there's so much to cover.
Yeah, you know, it definitely looks like Yavin might just be the Great Temple and the surrounding areas, because there is like that Kyber brick that's out there that you can go get.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know if this was just because it was episode 4 and like they were trying to kind of lock you in a location, but when Andreas turned his camera and focused on just Yavin, the only location he could select, or the only location that popped up, was just the Great Temple. Again, it could just be like locking us within the story. You have to go to the Great Temple. They don't want us like going off the rails into some other location.
Right.
But even then, Great Temple was like 15 stories high. And there was areas Andreas didn't have, he didn't go into just because he didn't have the time.
Yeah, the that disco room or whatever it was. That's what.
Yeah, whatever that
is.
is.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like within all of these little areas, like for example, Yavin. Okay, so it's a smaller planet, but what have we seen from Yavin? We've only seen like the Great Temple, and the Great Temple is huge. So it's like I think the way you worded it was this game is very like vertically. What was the word you used? Vertically.
Oh yeah, it's very vertical. Like
yeah,
Mos Eisley, I'm jumping up on rooftops. Like what Lego game lets you jump up on every rooftop? It's like Assassin's Creed. It's
right.
Crazy.
I think this is not gonna compare to any other Lego game. I don't know how they're gonna do Lego games after this.
No, you have to. This game is going to completely change the way you're going to have to consider. This to me is just not a Lego game.
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars open world Star Wars game that covers the saga that they've just like we're going to put a Lego skin on it.
Yeah, I think I used a similar wording in a recent video as well. It just looks like a game about the Star Wars movies that has Lego characters in it.
The number of collectibles is just like it's unbearable to like know that there's over 1,000 Kyber bricks. So I'm curious to see how long it's going to take to be able to 100% the game. Considering that, I think in 2020 with that PlayStation leak, it said something like, 954 Kyber bricks, and now it's like nearly 1.2k or something?
I think it's 1166 or something was what was popping up.
Yeah, it's something along the lines of that.
Which, it's true, like, I just ran around Mos Eisley for over an hour, and I only had 6 of them, and what was really I liked the most about it is I got each of those different Kyber bricks in like 6 completely different ways. Not one way was the same.
That's probably what I'm most excited about with this game is not even just the exploration. Hello, Nathan. Not even just the amount of exploration that we'll be allowed to do, is that every single time you play through something, you get a collectible, you play through a mission, it'll be different every single time. Like for example, in the Tantive 4 mission, there's that one where they blow up the door or you extinguish the flames on the pipe. There's 2 different ways to go about the mission. That just seems super, super interesting, and it's going to make the game a lot more replayable, I think is the best word I can use.
In terms of free roam, it does remind me of Lego Marvel Superhero 1, but also I do get Disney Infinity vibes as well.
Yeah, I've seen people say that
a lot. Honestly, it's so... You can compare, like, from what we know, Lego Star Wars to Disney Infinity. It really, my hype personally is just so high at the moment, even though I'm not covering the game as much as you, Asteroid, but, you know, considering how expansive and diverse and the amount of freedom you have, it's so... You know, it just gives that player the option of selection and just lets you play it how you want to play it, and you're not forced to do what they designed it to do it.
Right.
It's so
open.
Just beautiful. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's try and get Red Hawk in here. I haven't seen you come in yet, and you got your hand raised. So, we'll ask another question. How's it going?
Going pretty good. I was wondering, what character are all of y'all really wanting to play, and what character are you least likely to play?
Ooh, that's a good one. I've heard the most excited for, but least excited for is a new one. Tactical, you want to leave this one off?
Well, my favorite this is an if because they haven't added it, but if they add Kanan Jarrus, that would be my favorite Lego Star Wars character to play as. Like, my favorite Star Wars character is definitely Kanan. However, my least favorite character, on the other hand, that's a great question, because that's like going around the characters that we don't even know exist. I don't know if you have anything, Asteroid, in terms of your least.
In terms of least favorite character, I think there's characters like Bazine Natel. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
There's characters like that I just don't see being interesting. I'm not going to specifically say Bazine Natel. I don't know how to say her name, whatever.
It's right.
But there's characters, let's pull up the Lunar Squadron video again. First Order Stormtrooper with, what is this? With White Pauldron. it's a First Order Stormtrooper. How different can it be? We already saw that they have weapon crates where you can change your weapon. So how different can each Stormtrooper variation really be? It's just characters like that I don't think will offer a lot of variety that I'm least excited for.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Yeah. You got anything, Lunar Squadron?
I mean, my favorite character is Obi-Wan, so like I'm very excited to play as Obi-Wan. I don't know if that would be my answer though, just because the lightsaber combat was so much fun with like a single lightsaber. I was very interested and am very interested in seeing how characters like Ahsoka, who has 2 lightsabers, what are her animations going to look like? What is her combat going to be like? I think Grievous, being a part of the villain class, has a ton of potential.
Oh yeah.
Just because of the abilities that the villain characters get. Like, is Grievous going to have like thermal detonators? Because that's like part of the class's perks. So are like we going to have like a 4-armed, 4-lightsaber asthmatic droid with thermal detonators?
Imagine like
crazy.
Imagine like General Grievous wielding like 4 different weapons in every hand. Like he's got one with an electro staff, one with a blaster, one with a lightsaber, one with a thermal detonator.
And you know, someone has asked us before what our least favorite character we're like not looking forward to using, and I don't know, like pick and choose 20 of the extra characters that you're just like when we were putting the list together, we were just like, really? Them?
Yeah.
Like you included them? Like there's like one that's like a Rhodian who was like on like she's like a performer, like a singer.
Oh
like,
yeah, the Greta, I think is her name.
Yeah, it was like what, like sure, her, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I can never see myself using her for any reason.
I think it's just characters like that where they're just like someone thought of it in the studio and they thought it'd be funny, so like why not?
I think Sorry.
No,
I think what an interesting point is when you mentioned about Grievous. I think something that caught my eye was when Maul did like that back kick and when Boba utilised that flamethrower. So that actually does question, will the other characters have some sort of unique ability, and is it not just another skin, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely something we've been wondering. You know, it was funny going through those extras list, and we know it was like it's the Skywalker Saga. Characters are supposed to be contained to people who showed up in the films, unless you're part of the DLC and all of that. But we were just like, there were multiple times when we were going through the list, and we were just like, really, like this person instead of like Captain Rex?
Yeah,
Really?
I've seen a lot of people say that. Like, I think someone in one of my other live streams was like, you can't play as, oh god, what was it? It was like, oh, AT-AT pilot. It was like, yeah, so we have Greta in the game, but we don't have an AT-AT pilot. See, my thing is with that is, yes, I can definitely see why that would be a surprise that's not in the game. Like, that just makes, like, when I did my 500 character videos, all that, like, the AT-AT pilot was in all of them. It makes sense. But also, if you think about it, like, what is the AT-AT pilot actually going to offer? What is the AT-AT pilot going to be different than other stormtroopers? So from that perspective, like, there's characters that they didn't include that I can understand why. Like, the AT-AT pilot, I think, should be in the game. But it doesn't ruin my experience with the game, of it not being in the game, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But also, when you have characters like Greta, and you don't have Captain Rex in the game, it brings up questions. I think since they started in, like, I think they said they started the game in, like, late 2017, early 2018. Like, they had a vision for the game, and so they added some of those characters, and then that vision grew, and then Mama the Hutt and characters like that came involved. So now, when people ask about why isn't there Captain Rex in the game, well, the original vision was that Mama the Hutt and characters like that wouldn't be in the game, and I don't know. It becomes a mess.
One thing that I just thought about you saying that with when they started, it makes me kind of skeptical about future DLC, is I don't know if it's obvious to you guys, but it's pretty obvious to Andreas and I that they haven't touched this DLC, like the character packs, in a very long time. Like, they did those a long time ago. Like, if you take a look at the Bad Batch character pack, like, that was clearly made when Season 7 of the Clone Wars dropped, and not in regards to how the Bad Batch show itself played out. Like, the character appearances and Crosshair still being part of the Bad Batch and Omega not being included on the list, like, that was clearly, like, designed back when Season 7 of the show, the Clone Wars, was made, and not the Bad Batch. So it just kind of feels like And like these DLC character packs have been announced forever. It kind of feels like they never went back and touched them.
Yeah,
I think it's well established.
I think the perfect example of that is that like Omega is not in the Bad Batch character pack, and the only characters that are in the Bad Batch character pack are the characters that are in the Bad Batch attack shuttle. So there must have been some collaboration between LEGO and TT Games for that, just to make those characters as a DLC pack, because they probably got a heads up that they were doing something like that. But they were not told any details about the show. They didn't know anything about Omega. So there's just the characters that were made into LEGO that are a DLC pack. So they probably have not, yeah, I agree, have not touched any of the DLCs in a long time.
It does make sense, quite frankly, because if you do recall to that PlayStation magazine, it did say how it enabled the developers at TT Games to, like, what was it, like, quote, polish and refine the systems and features. So it makes sense that they've spent the time doing the development at that time, which you said, and obviously emphasizing whatever required tweaking.
Right. I mean, again, another thing to back that up is that, like 2 years ago, we got the DLC leak that I was just referring to earlier about how there was the 8 DLCs installed. That was 2 years ago. So what happened? Yeah, I assume they haven't touched those DLCs at least since then.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been a while. But that was a good question. Let's see, is there anyone else here who hasn't asked a question? Adam Sandler, I don't think I recall you asking a question. Adam Sandler is going to ask us a question.
My question is, what is your guys' opinion on character customization not being in the game?
That's a good one, and I'm excited. I actually want to hear Lunar Squadron again first for this, because Tactical and I know Tactical's view on this, and I think a lot of people know my view on it. So I want to know what you guys think.
So, this is a question that we've been getting a lot in our comments, and people wondering why we haven't touched on it. And, we haven't really touched on it just because all of you guys have touched on it already. So,
right.
But, to answer that question, for me personally, I wasn't really bothered by it. I completely understand why people are upset about it and why it's such an important feature for people. I totally get that. And I completely understand being upset. But it was definitely something like when we were playing the game, I didn't even notice. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like, I asked Andreas after, like an hour or two after when we kind of got back together to like recollect our thoughts. I was like, did you notice character customization? And he was like, no, now that I think about it, no, I didn't. I was like, did you see any sort of indication that it was in the game? He was like, no, not really. I was like, yeah, me neither. That's weird. And I was like, but I didn't really notice that at the time. Like, it wasn't something like that crossed my mind. For me personally, I was like, character customization was never a huge portion of like my gameplay experience with LEGO Star Wars, because I'm the kind of person that just really loves like the main characters, like Obi-Wan, Anakin, Vader, Grievous. Like, I love the main characters, and I love these games because I love getting to use those characters that I love. So character customization was something I would, mess around with as a kid, but I was never like, it was never a top priority for me. Like, it not being in the game does not change how I feel about going into this game at all. But I do know a lot of people in our community and our server are very upset because, they had a lot of cool ideas and a lot of cool stuff that they wanted to do with it. And I wish they would have included it, just because, then you don't have to worry about DLC characters, because then everyone can just go make that character themselves if they want it.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think Tactical, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we also have the same, like, a similar view on it. I really don't care. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, for me, I pretty much have similar thoughts as Nick mentioned. I mean, as a kid, I used to mess around with it, but it's nothing that I'm looking forward to. I mean, I think what the main thing is a prime example with the complete saga is that people dwell too much on nostalgia, which clouds their judgment, and you have to realize that we're in a brand new generation and the approach is completely different. So it's just a matter of we have to accept what it is.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. I think, like, I get that, like, with the younger audience that you're shooting for, the more important that character customization like that will be important. Because I remember that, yeah, that used to be my thing. But now, like, doing my live complete saga playthrough, I haven't purposely used any of the character customizable characters, sorry. Because, I mean, I just want to play, like, the characters from the films and all that, and unlock all those characters. So, I mean, I get that people are like very upset about it because what they were promised from E3 2019 was a lot. There was a lot of cool features that they said that they were planning for the character customizer. But unfortunately, I honestly feel like if it was going to delay the game another year to get the character customizer in the game, I would honestly just agree to just scrap it as well. Because I don't know if it's worth another delay like that.
You know, the one thing I will say I guess I'm disappointed in is not the fact that the character customization is not in the game. I think I'm a little upset, disappointed with the way it was handled in far as how they told us, how they told the community, versus like if they a year ago or a couple months ago or like if they just released a thing on their Twitter account, just because everyone is asking about character customization. They know that it's a huge feature in this game. Like, they're very smart people. If they would have just been like, hey guys, like, here's what we've been dealing with over the last, COVID hit, and, this has been, unprecedented times and stuff, and we had to cut certain features, like character customization or, online co-op is not going to be a thing. If they, because they gave those interviews after the overview trailer of features that were going to be in this game. If they would have brought that up and been like, hey guys, like, it's not going to be there. Versus, like, it took, I guess, us, like, certain content creators playing the game and then being like, it's not in there, is it? And then, how did they tell everybody? Like, a tweet? They replied to a tweet last week?
Yeah, so basically what happened was, in the LEGO Star Wars chat that we're all in, they were talking about character customization. And QuickBrick was saying, it's still confirmed to be in the game. Obviously, there's been the leaks, but nobody's come out and said, that's not in the game anymore. So he was like, technically, the character customizer is still confirmed. And then it was me and, I don't know, there's someone else. They were like, well, I mean, the leak has been very true up until this point, and the leak said that there's no character customizer, and the gameplay's out, and nobody's said anything about character customization, and we haven't seen anything about character customization, so I don't think it's in the game. So QuickBrick decided to find the clip of the interview from E3 2019 and tweeted at TT Games saying, so character customizer is still in the game, right? And then that morning, TT Games, the account, comes back and replies to a bunch of questions about stuff that's not in the game anymore. So that's kind of how that all came about.
I didn't even realize you were live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, no, we've been live this whole time.
I didn't even realize.
Did you see the redacted tweet in regards to the HUD today? Or
I did, yeah. Yeah, I always try and keep my community tab up to date with all that stuff, and I think it was just before the stream I updated it. Yeah. It is shocking to me that they decided after all this time to tell us this, but I guess nobody has anyone really come out and asked in the way QuickBrick has. Not that I'm remembering, so I don't know.
I don't think anyone has come out like outright and asked like he did, which is like I'm happy he did now, just so that we can have that clarified but ahead of release. I think it's just more so like if you know a very highly requested feature and a staple of your game's franchise is not going to make it into the game, I feel like you kind of have some sort of duty to tell people somehow beyond just being a reply to a tweet from one of your content creators. Like, I feel like, even if you don't want to come outright and tell everybody, tell us. Let the rest of us know so that we can, we'll take the heat. We'll tell everybody. Let us all tell everybody. We've been doing marketing for your game anyway.
Yeah. I think what another thing is, I think the character customizer is probably such a, let's say it, more of an insignificant detail compared to the rest of the game. So that's probably why they did what they did.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, if there were, basically from what we understand, there's going to be all these upgrades for customizable characters. I would just be more interested in upgrading everything else before the character customizer.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I understand that.
Totally agree with you guys.
Let's see if there's anyone else here. Yes, there is someone who hasn't asked a question yet. Yes, let's bring you on in, if you're still here. We have been, we've answered a lot of questions so far, so I'm sorry if we're a little bit behind. I don't know if they know that they've been accepted in yet. There we go.
Oh, hey.
Hello. You got a question for us?
Yeah. I posted this question in the Lunar Squadron Discord, but no one answered me.
I'm sorry.
Is each planet, can you go visit it within each episode, or are there going to be different challenges based on what movie you're in, or are the episodes?
So you said, are we going to be able to like explore different planets within the confines of a particular episode?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so obviously when you start in episode 4, first off, I'm sorry, I did not see this question in our server. I didn't mean to miss this. I apologize. You know, it definitely, like, when we started episode 4, we were locked to Mos Eisley, like, or locked to Tatooine. If you take a look at there's a moment where I take a look at the galaxy map, and every planet is locked out except for Tatooine, because that is the only planet we've been to. We haven't been given a story reason to go to a next planet. And then, obviously, the game carries us to the Death Star. Not a planet on the galaxy map, it just exists within Yavin space. And then, when we got to Yavin itself, I don't know if anyone noticed this, but we noticed it. Andreas didn't notice it in real time. If you take a look at right when Andreas lands on Yavin, there is a menu that pops up on the side that says, like, challenges unlocked in Hoth local space. And, like, there's, like, a handful of planets. Actually, I have the footage right here. I might as well pull it up right here just so I'm accurate about how I answer this question. But, you know, obviously Andreas didn't have time to go and explore that portion of the galaxy map, but there is definitely something where it says that we would have the ability within the confines of one of these episodes to go to these different areas. Let me just find this real quick. So here's Yavin. So when he lands on Yavin, there is a menu that pops up about free play party, and then he goes, and then there's this menu that pops up that says new missions unlocked in Hoth local space,
on site,
Endor space, and the Yavin Great Temple.
In fact,
so he obviously didn't look at the galaxy map, but it does say while we're still within the confines of episode 4 that there are new missions that have been unlocked within Hoth space and Endor space, which obviously have nothing to do with episode 4. So we don't know for sure, but I guess, yeah, like from that wording, that seems kind of possible, doesn't it?
Okay, I hate to interrupt you guys, but this is interesting. Something just got retweeted on Twitter, and I don't really know what this is. I'll send it to you guys in VC General. If you are interested, I will also post it in the live chat. I'm not quite sure what this tweet is. It looks like it's just... What is this from?
We have a life-size Millennium Falcon on site. Built Lego.
I'll put it on big screen also on the stream.
Some event.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of event. Oh, hold on, I messed up the.
We have a life-size Millennium
there's like a kid playing
on site.
Is it an Xbox
out of Lego?
It looks like it.
Yeah, because it's got the Xbox Series X thing in the background with Lego Star Wars.
Let's see, hang on, let me pull up your live stream again.
Saga on Xbox Series before the game's launch on April 5th. What an experience. Next gen on the Xbox Series S.
That is definitely an Xbox.
Make sure to stop by sections 1 and 31 to check out
what
the
hell?
Lego
Why are the
Millennium
Brooklyn?
Falcon.
Is that Brooklyn Nets?
Yep.
Why is he playing Lego Star Wars in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon?
I don't know. That's what made me confused.
On site, built out of Lego. In fact,
I see he too was confined to episode 4.
Yeah.
So this right here, that's where Andreas' game cut, was right when it exploded.
Wow. Like right there?
Like right there.
That's cool. That you guys got all the footage for that then.
I want that Millennium Falcon. I want to make my set out of that.
That would be really cool. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know what that was.
I just want to say that you're one of my favorite YouTubers, Nick.
Oh, I appreciate that. You know, that means a lot. Asteroid's one of my favorites. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys are all great.
I can't believe we're down to like 1 week till the Skywalker Saga comes out.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's we're very excited for all of you to get to have this game. I don't know if you guys feel this way, Asteroid and Tack, but I'm very stressed about next week.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna like do my day-to-day life and also cover this game.
Honestly, like I've not uploaded content in such a while. I've been too focused on work and like time's just been like so
draining.
Yeah, it's just I've not had the time to do much. Like, my initial goal was to try and get at least one video out a week, but with so much marketing, my brain's just like, I don't know, pumped, and I'm like, ugh, can't get it out.
Yeah, like the thing is with like the marketing, even if we made videos on the marketing, there's the people that got the game early, but their videos are going to be a lot more popular just because they have the early access stuff.
And then like the trophies came out yesterday, and then Umbreth and I were just like, no, like stop.
Yeah,
every day.
I uploaded a video about that just before it went live, actually, because that's the only video I could come up with that would be like interesting, because I didn't get the game early that I thought people would be interested in, that like all the trophies and stuff. So it's just like it's a struggle to find content to do when everyone else has the content that you want to cover, right?
Yeah, I totally I know.
Yeah.
You know what I should do?
We definitely have talked about that. We're like, man, if WB hadn't reached out to us, what the hell were we gonna do for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, like that's where I am right now.
I'll have to play the Lego Star Wars trailers on speaker at my workplace.
Do a breakdown while you're working out.
Yeah.
I'll just take the microphone instead of doing a fire evacuation. I'll be like, so this is your Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga breakdown.
That would be a really funny clip to put on Twitter.
Best way to get sacked. Advertising Lego Star Wars at work.
Yeah, I've seen all of those signs in the people mainly from the UK on the road of the Skywalker Saga. I haven't seen any advertisements in person yet.
Yeah, I saw one on Monday. I was like, yes, finally, it's come around.
Yeah, those things just do not exist in the US. I don't think.
No. To my knowledge, it's never like a Lego game's never been marketed like that much in terms of like actually putting like posters out and billboards and stuff.
Can we believe that just came out of our mouths? I can't believe a Lego Star Wars game or a Lego game has never been marketed this much.
I know.
That just came out of our mouths.
As soon as he said that, I was like, we all bitched and whined for a year about no marketing, and then TT was like, all right, fine. You want marketing?
A year. Only a year. Oh god, I wish it was a year.
We'll give you 2 consecutive months of non-stop marketing. We're gonna drop trailers, 6-minute trailers on you without any warning.
Constantly. Yeah, it's been a real journey.
Yeah, it's honestly crazy out here for 3 years. Like,
right. Okay,
honestly.
Sorry, let's see if we can get another question going. But let's continue. Let's finish our thoughts before. Any final thoughts you wanted to say, Tactical? Sorry, I cut you off.
Well, for me, personally, considering that I covered the game pretty much, what was it, like June, July of 2019, and how it doesn't even feel like 3 years, it baffles me how time's just flown by. Like, I still remember my How Would It Work series, and just from there, all my Everything We Know So Far videos as well, it's just been such an incredible journey.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like the OG.
Oh yeah. Dude, remember those thumbnails we had to make? Like when there was nothing? Oh man, that was painful.
Oh yeah. Oh.
See, I should have done what you did. You did the minifigures. They were so easy to pull from.
Yeah, honestly, since there was just no marketing, I just had to try and use Lego minifigures to try and portray whatever the video was about.
Yeah, that was a time.
My first Lego Star Wars video, the 5th of July 2019. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I still have my oldest video I have on my channel is my first Lego Star Wars video too. What is that? August? It's like August 2019 or something.
I just wish I was more consistent. That's just the only thing.
It's hard. It's a grind.
It is hard.
Yeah.
This YouTube is not easy.
July 2019. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while for you too.
Yeah, it's been a journey. It feels.
Well, me and Asteroid can go into retirement now.
Honestly, it feels like that meme of where it's like all the regular show characters sitting on the ledge, and then there's a bunch of graves, and then it's like RuggedEagle at the very end of it. That's what it feels like.
What's funny is you say that you can go into retirement. People have been asking us, so like now that the game is going to be released next week, you guys can take a break, right?
No.
We're like,
no.
Yeah. It's not like as soon as the game comes out, that's it for content. You got no chance.
No, our schedule becomes so much worse next week.
Yeah, that like doubles tenfold.
Yeah, this was all just to get to next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like next week is going to be the most interesting regarding content for the entire game's lifespan, because up until this point, there's been our community covering the game. Next week, all of the big YouTubers are going to be making videos on this game. All of the people that have grown significantly while covering this game are going to be covering the game, and then we're going to have to compete with that. And people are going to be actually playing the game, so what's going to be interesting for us to make that the bigger YouTubers aren't making that is going to pull in views? I'm very interested to see how next week plays out.
I definitely think we're all gonna experience a nice little glow up next week in the next few weeks. I think we're all gonna. There's enough there for us all to.
That's true. We have been very dedicated with our coverage on this. So
I think the hardest thing is going to be, I think walkthroughs are going to be a barren wasteland. Like everyone has to do it because like their community, your particular community wants to see you do it.
Right.
Like do a walkthrough or let's play. So that's probably going to be like a barren wasteland of just a battlefield of trying to get into the YouTube algorithm. But I think like if you get creative with what you want to do, I think there's enough in this game that you can get very creative and kind of develop your own little unique series or whatever.
Right. I'm gonna be very closely watching. Very closely watching Quickbrick's channel because he does mainly walkthroughs, and I want to see if his channel blows up or if it dies because of how many people that are doing that.
Yeah, he's gonna the whole mini kit. He's like monopolized the mini kit portion of this franchise.
Yep. So I'm very, very, very interested to see how that plays out. But let's see if we can get another question going in here. There's a couple people raising their hands who I've seen before, so I'm gonna invite the people that have not spoken yet in just to see if you're interested in talking. Some people might not be, and that's okay. I don't know. Actually, there's some people in here that don't have microphones. So let's invite a couple people up if they want to. Nathan, hello. You don't have your microphone, do you? Actually, hold on. Wait, you can just join anyways, can't you? Hello, White.
Oh God, White. Hello.
Is your microphone working, White?
Oh wait, it is. Yeah.
I know he has a microphone. That's why I'm asking. Oh, yeah, never mind.
No, I think he's shy. Bless him.
No, it's okay. It's a lot of people. Well, yeah, I forgot. Nathan, you don't have a mic. I don't know why I invited you up here. Sorry.
Who'd like to come up to the court stand?
It's okay. Well, let's just go back to the people who have their hands raised. Gonkatine, you can come back up here. It's been a while. How's it going?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Doing good.
Alright, so I got another Clone Wars question if you guys want to answer.
Sure.
Go on.
Do you guys remember from the old Lego Clone Wars, like those big battles you could custom build? Do you remember those?
Yeah, those are like my favorite part of the game.
Yeah. Are those in the game or not?
So I did a breakdown. It's actually now my most popular video on the channel. I did a breakdown of one of the through all the trailers of stuff of features that LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is bringing back. And one of the things I thought had a possibility of coming back was exactly those giant ground battles, because we see this big shot of Naboo where all of the droids are coming in to the Gungan shield. And there's another shot from the developer diary where we get to see Jar Jar on the ground of that battle, and it looks very similar to what kind of mission was. So personally, I think that they've taken that format and adapted it, so it won't be the exact same, but I do think that there will be something similar in the Skywalker Saga, personally. So I don't know what you guys think, though.
Yeah, because I saw that in one of your breakdowns.
Yeah.
And I just assumed it looked like a common mission, you know?
I don't know. I think it looks like they adapted one of the older missions, personally.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I was wondering, but yeah, I just had one more thing to say if you.
Oh, sorry. Hello?
Gonkatine.
Okay, well, what are your guys' thoughts on returning big battles?
I think I believe what you believe. It looks like they kind of just took that concept and kind of adapted it for their main level for episode 1, because that's clearly like that's part of the Battle of Naboo. So
Right.
they probably just like took that same mechanic and were like, yeah, let's just use it for a main level.
I think it looks like the same sort of mechanic or same type of mission, just if you can't call in like your own troops, it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's just like a giant like waves of enemies, and you get to control your own army, but then all you have to do is just defeat the enemy team with the forces you have and not call in and take over command posts per se.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. I don't know. Thoughts, Tactical?
Well, it will be interesting actually if TT Games decide to reincorporate fan favorite features, because obviously we all know how beloved the ground battles were. I mean, personally, I was always a fan favorite of them. But if that is the case, if they try and establish it into the levels, then I guess it just mutually benefits us fans as well as those who have nostalgia as well. But if it's just more adaptive and expansive, like never done before.
So yeah, I think we're all kind of in agreement that it's a possibility, right? Yeah.
We just won't know for sure until a week from today.
1 week. Did you have another question, if you're still here?
Man, I just can't wait that long, man.
Yeah.
1 week. Just 1 week. 7 days.
7
it's not even
days.
7 days anymore. It's less than 7 days. It's like
It's too long. Too long.
We
Like
waited
6
3
days
years.
like
I can
that.
wait a couple more days.
This will definitely be. It's always the last week that is the hardest for everything.
Yep.
Bro, it's gonna go so slow. I can't handle it.
Yo, can I?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, with your name, one thing I do want to say is, we're on. Andreas and I are on Wikipedia now for Gonkatine.
I saw that. That's so cool.
It's so funny. We're just like, really? That's what we're gonna be known as, is like the Gonkatine stuff. And every time I see that name now, it cracks me up because like, I don't know, that's ridiculous. It's so
most
ridiculous.
powerful Sith in the galaxy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What were you gonna say?
Sorry, I watched someone's video. I don't know who it was. It might have been like Bombastic. I'm not sure. But there was a clip released of Gauntlet gameplay. And there was the last clip was on RuggedEagle with a Gonk droid standing next to a red Gonk droid. So is the red Gonk droid Gonkatine, or is that just an NPC? I don't know.
That is probably Gonkatine because on the character list there are only 2 Gonks, and it's Gonk and Gonkatine. And so that was from Game Unboxing Reviews. He was sent apparently this footage from WB Games that apparently nobody else got. And like I showed it to Andreas last night, and he was like, "Where the hell did that come from?" I'm like, "I have no idea." Like Rugged didn't get it. Like no one got it. Game Unboxing Reviews got it.
Interesting.
Where did it come from?
It's random.
Yeah, they're really pushing in on this Gonk meme.
Yeah, they are
They're
with the
going
Gonk Power Cruiser.
Yeah, I thought that was like the Han Solo freighter from Episode 7, but guess not.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Maybe they're naming the Han Solo freighter the Gonk Power Cruiser. That would
Oh
be
God,
funny.
please don't.
That would be so funny. But yeah, I don't know what Gonkatine is. I was half expecting it to be this really funny, like giant Gonk variation, but now I'm not sure.
So where we got the whole like Palpatine Gonk droid combo, like when we were putting this character roster together, there was this very old meme within the Star Wars community. Like it's kind of like Darth Jar Jar. They're like, you all thought it was Palpatine, but what if it was Gonkatine? And it was like a Gonk droid mixed with Palpatine. So like when we saw the name again, we were like, did they really do that? Is it like, are they really pulling back this very old, like this is a deep cut niche meme that if this turns out to be a Palpatine Gonk droid, like someone went into the deep dive search of the internet for this.
I mean, I kind of thought that's what it was too, just based off of the name, but like, yeah, that would be. I mean, they brought Rebel Friend back. They put Jar Jar's Senate appearance, which you can argue is Darth Jar Jar, into the game. So
I love that.
I think personally, if you're gonna mess around with the idea of Darth Jar Jar being in the game, you could just use the Senate Jar Jar appearance as Darth Jar Jar.
Give him lightning.
Give him lightning, that'd be great.
That
That's
would be
where the
sick.
unfortunate part of no character customization comes in. But
I mean,
yeah,
that
they have
that
all-
red Gonk droid that looks like customized, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, it's at least an NPC for sure, but we'll have to see when the game comes out. 7 days. Oh god.
Yeah. Well, that was my question, but I have one more thing for you, Asteroid.
All right.
Yeah, I got sick with COVID for a while, pretty bad, and I've been watching your videos over the time, and it really helped.
That means a lot. See, this is why I do YouTube. This makes YouTube worth it, man. I really do appreciate that. I do my best. I'm glad to hear that, man.
Like I didn't like it was just fun. I tuned in all your live streams, you know. It was fun.
I that is very how do I word this? It's a very heartwarming thing to say, so I do really appreciate that.
No problem.
That's why I do YouTube. Unfortunately, this stream I have not been reading the YouTube chat as much, but I do try and communicate as much with the chat and all that. So the fact that I could talk to you in the live chat or whatever and just make you forget about it, make you feel better, just that's everything. I do really appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. But, have a good stream.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for asking some questions. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
I love YouTube.
Yeah, it's definitely those comments that make it worth it, isn't it?
It does, because it feels like what you're doing is not just for yourself after all. Because like you see the numbers, but it doesn't actually register until you hear it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I see White has a question. Axolotl also is raising his hand quite a bit, so we'll get back to you. Hello, White. Got your mic working now? Or not?
Maybe.
Alright, well... Oh no, Outcast is here. We gotta get Outcast in here. Reunite the Popcorn Podcast. That would be so funny.
Sorry, I've got to go for my shrimp.
I gotta go eat shrimp in the middle of the podcast.
No. Real talk though, I only joined because I'm about to take a dump and I want to listen in, and I'm just okay. Yeah.
All right, you can go back to the audience. I don't think we want to hear that. White, sorry, your mic's not working. Hopefully you can sort that out. Let us know by raising your hand again.
Sandler has a question.
Sandler? Oh, well,
Hello there.
Welcome
okay,
back.
I have 2 questions, or one statement and 1 question. First of all, Nick, thank you for making me a lunar captain.
Oh my gosh, you're welcome.
And also, I have a series idea. Anyone can take it. I don't care. Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga Mythbusters.
Okay, so I already have that series.
You're kidding me.
I do. I already did the first episode, and I've already scripted and started editing the second episode.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, it is a good series. Okay.
Alright.
That is a good yeah, it is, especially leading up to the Skywalker Saga. That is a good idea. So, I'm glad people agree at least. Yes, Adam Sandler will invite you back up here now.
Yes, Adam.
Okay, so my question is, leading up to the Skywalker Saga, what has been your favorite Lego game?
I mean, I think people know mine is Clone Wars, but this is an interesting question for you two.
Oh, does it have to be like one game?
It can be many. It can be many.
Oh, that's such a tough question.
I'm a complete Saga truther. That's just what I grew up with. Like that was it. Like that's the one for me.
I mean, I can give you my top 5 in no order. I mean, that's probably the best you're gonna get, but it's got to be between Lego Marvel Superhero 1, Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars 3, Lego The Lord of the Rings, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. It's got to be that one of those 5 for me.
There's a lot of good Lego games.
Yeah.
That is a pretty general answer. Hey, okay, here, a tactical. Let's narrow it down. Between those 3, choose your top 3 in any order.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Let's go with Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, and... come on, which one?
Lego Indie.
Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Yeah! Clone Wars is a good game.
I thought Tactical would have been Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah. Huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan.
Yeah, you got me into those. They're really good.
Yes, what a guy.
I'm so glad you made me watch those.
Yeah, I'm glad you watched them.
Oh god, Outcast is back. Oh no.
I just listened to the soundtrack on Spotify.
Yeah, nah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I used to as well.
I'm back.
Hi, Outcast. Do you have a question for us, or are you just trolling?
That is him.
No, I'm just here because I can.
You're just chilling. All right, that sounds about right. See, this is my mod team. My mods are all. This is my mod team I was talking about.
Cannot raise a hand, so we can only become a speaker. So
yeah, I know you guys can. Yeah. Okay, well, Camille, do you have a question you wanted to ask?
Lunar Squadron. I have a question. Did you fight in a boss fight in the the demo or whatever it was?
Yes, we did. I'll answer this real quick because then I have to get going for a few minutes, and I'll try to come back and see if you guys are still here. But if not, we did actually. The Dianoga is a boss battle on the Death Star.
Ooh.
So technically, yes, we did.
My question was, does it feel like, I don't know, like Jedi Fallen Order, like in it has like vibes to Jedi Fallen Order or like any other Star Wars games, or does it feel like completely new, or just like older Lego Star Wars games?
You know, it feels like it's a pretty standard boss battle in terms of games. Like, you know, like you have multiple health bars or whatever. Like you finished one health bar and then another health bar pops up, and like the boss like switches sides or like switches positioning and like opens a new challenge. So I don't think they've done anything crazy, or they haven't reinvented the boss battle for this game. I think they were just pretty kept it pretty standard.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, hey Asteroid, I'm gonna jump out of here for like 20 minutes.
No, you're good, man. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know if we will be
here. I'll jump back in, but if not, nice to talk with all of you. Tactical, nice to talk to you in person for the first time.
Love you too.
Yeah, thank you for joining. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I had a great time.
Yeah, I will see you in a bit then.
Yep, definitely. Look forward to seeing you very soon.
Yep, appreciate it, man. Okay, let's see. We have all of these mods here that aren't actually going to ask any questions, so let's get them out of here.
Whoa, crazy.
There, let's just get you back in the audience. Let's ask White one more time. This third time's the charm, White.
Oh, come on.
I'm trying to get new people in here. Your mic's not working, is it? It's not working. All right. I did just actually finish building the Biker Scout helmet, and I have all these extra pieces, and it doesn't feel like they go anywhere.
Oh.
But I like the helmet. It looks pretty cool.
Nathan, why don't you ask a question?
Well, because Nathan's gonna type it.
Oh. He does speak.
I mean, he will win. Okay, Molecular's back. Hello, Molecular. See, I don't want the mods just to jump in front of the line because they're mods. That's why I put them all.
Yeah,
back.
we can't have painted them.
Yeah, Molecular.
Yeah, but not her.
Yeah. Okay. See, Nathan's not coming.
Okay, wait. Maybe Power Boy should often answer, because I think his microphone just cut out or something, and he didn't get to answer.
Hi, Power Boy.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Yep.
Hey, what's up? I have 2 questions for you.
All right.
One, what do you think of Captain Rex of not being in the game?
Well, Rex is my favorite character, so I'm extremely disappointed, but also I understand.
And 2, what do you think of some of the pre-levels should be main levels?
I think that all the main levels that they've chosen make sense, because like all of they've focused on the space battles and boss battles. I think is what they focus on vehicle missions and boss battles. So I'm personally satisfied with all the main levels that they chose, but I also do want those levels that you're talking about, like that are pre-levels, to also be levels in the game. So I'm happy that they're levels, but what I heard is that you can't replay the pre-levels, so I am a little bit disappointed by that. So like you will only get to play negotiations one time, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think negotiation should have been like, a main level. I don't think it should have been a pre-level.
I don't think, I get what they're going for. It depends on how the Escape the Core level works out, but I would have rather had negotiations than Escape the Core.
Yeah, because we haven't played the core level in the complete saga.
Yeah, but also like, it's how interesting are they gonna make that? I'm interested. Like, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot going on in that.
Is it just a boss battle? Because
I don't think it's a boss battle. I think it's more like, okay, do you remember in the complete saga in the second mission of Revenge of the Sith? There's like this part where there's a wall moving and you have to run to the door.
Yes.
That's what it feels like it's gonna be like to me.
Yeah.
So
a chase sequence.
Yeah, like like that. I don't know.
We should watch my. Oh, speaking
Sorry?
of which, we should. When we play the levels, we should watch my How Did It Work series. And see
That would be so fun.
Oh my god, I'm like, thank you, TC Games.
And I pre-ordered the deluxe edition on PS5.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
I need to watch the Phantom Menace.
I would recommend, unless you can't afford it, I would recommend everyone get the deluxe edition. It's more worth it.
Yeah, it's just the best.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your question. I really appreciate it. Unless there's something else.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, thank you, TheAsTroidmech.
Yeah, no problem, man. Oh, I cut him off. I didn't know he was gonna say more. I'm sorry. You're still in the audience, Power Boy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Depanda Boy, you have not talked yet, and you have your hand raised, so I'll invite you up.
Yo.
How's it going?
Good. 2 questions. What do you think of the the new Magna Droid model for General Grievous?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you say is better, the Clone Wars version or this version?
What do you mean, which, this version? Is she supposed
Oh, like
to
the
be?
Skywalker Saga version.
Which version is better? If you're talking about, like, a Lego model, or are you talking about, like, a...
Yeah, the Lego model.
Oh, the Lego model? I think the Skywalker Saga version is, like, the best, because it's, like, that perfect blend of, like, yellow and white. Because so far, the Lego characters that they've chosen has either been really yellow or really white, and General Grievous is honestly really neither. So the Skywalker Saga version looks like the best compromise. So
yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would think.
Yeah, and that's all I have to say.
All right, well, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's move. Well, Butsy actually has already been. He has been approved to speak. He's just not come in yet.
Oh,
there he is. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, what's your question?
I had a question to Nick about that.
Okay, well, we can answer your question and if you wanted.
Yeah, do you know anything about the difficulty and graphics settings?
Yes, so there will not be an easy, medium, and hard difficulty setting, but there will be settings that can make the game easier or harder. So, like, for example, I think there's a setting that will let you not lose studs when you die. So there's not, like, an easy mode, but there's settings that you can make it an easy mode. Stuff like that. And graphics quality, I mean, I think most games have graphic controls like that now. So I would assume that this game also has that.
do you mean stuff like aim assist and the what do you call the icon of the gun? What do you call it? What do you call it?
Crosshair?
That's it, crosshair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can like edit like aim assist and like your crosshair and all that. So I get where Asteroid's coming from. Like it's not like the difficulty of the where like their health is increased or the damage output's increased. It's more that you choose to make it harder by your settings, so you can take off aim assist, so you aim manually instead of it being automatic. And obviously you free aim if you. I don't know if you can actually remove the crosshair, but if so, then obviously gives you more precision and obviously manual aim and stuff like that. So.
Right. Yeah, stuff like that. I think it's going to make the game easier or harder depending on what you use. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I have another question. Are you hyped for Moon Knight tomorrow?
I am very hyped for Moon Knight. I have a bunch of Moon Knight comic books. I've been buying them for a long time, so yes, I am very excited.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for your questions. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. All right. Now I'm satisfied with wrapping up the stream, if you guys are, because I have finished. Oh, Powerboy's back. Hello.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question.
All right.
Where you cut me off. When will Lunar Squadron be back? Because I was AFK when he left.
They said they'll be back in like 20 minutes-ish.
Okay, because I had a question for him.
Okay, well, if it's just for them, and you don't want us to ask them or answer,
No,
that's
it's
fine. But we might be able to answer it if you wanted to. So just throwing it out there. But if you want to wait, they said they'll be back in like 20 minutes.
I'll wait.
All right, perfect.
I'm just doing my math homework right now.
No worries, man. I get it.
Not
Oh my god.
maths in years.
Oh my god. Luke Roberts is in the stage and he wants to talk.
Oh my god,
Luke Roberts, Luke Roberts, come on up. Luke, Luke.
Speak to me, my boy. Speak
Luke
to
Roberts.
me.
Oh my god.
There's my Discord friend. There's Tactical Operator. What's up?
What's
Oh
up,
my
Luke?
god, you are not what I pictured you.
Yeah, I did
sound
not
like,
expect
Luke.
that either.
Yep, I am an American accent. Yep, that's true.
That's
How
crazy.
are you, Luke?
Funny story. This game, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, is actually the last video game that you're actually going to see Arthur Parsons as a video game designer. Yep.
Didn't he move to 1010?
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
TheAsTroLmech, that's actually true. In
Yeah.
fact, funny story, when
Yes,
Lego Star Wars:
Mr.
The
Parsons
Skywalker Saga was
been
actually
such
in
an icon in the
development.
Lego Star Wars community,
This
especially with
blows my mind.
your face,
Guess
Mr.
what?
Roberts.
Lily Parsons, fun fact,
Seems to be
she
your
actually-
reputation
She
precedes
was
you.
actually like cursing at me for like some reason, and guess what? Like she was like I was telling her, when is the development for Lego
No,
Star
Luke Roberts is not
Skywalker
a
Saga?
dev, but
And
he's.
guess what?
Let's just say he's an icon of the Lego Star Wars community and is well known amongst
I
everyone.
will take that as a compliment.
You are an
yes.
icon,
Yeah,
Luke Roberts.
Tactical Operator. Yeah.
Welcome.
And let me tell you, like, when the development for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga was well, I think it was in 2020, right? So, Lily Parsons, the daughter of Arthur Parsons, she was like, still texting me, and she said like curse words at me. It got so deep, like really deep. And on Instagram, she blocked. She blocked me. Same
Well-
with Arthur Parsons. You
Right,
know?
I'm gonna cut that off because I mean I feel like they wouldn't know much about the game if they're not working on it anymore. So I do appreciate your question, but I do want to get on to another question before we end the stream because we're getting close to the end here. So thank you for joining us, Luke.
Thank you,
Oh,
Luke.
I accidentally left. I actually clicked. Sorry, that was my bad, Luke. I know you're still here. Alpaca Jack, how you doing?
Yeah.
What's your question for us?
My question is, what do you know about the preloading? Like, is it gonna be like you could play the game early, or?
Oh, so you're talking about like now that it's available to like preload the DLC packs and all that. So
Wait,
no.
is it?
Oh yeah, you can preload stuff, but you can't open it. So you
what?
can all preload all your stuff on some consoles. I don't know what platforms you can preload it on, but you
got
can
PC.
preload it on some platforms. So basically, you can't play it early. That was only a free early demo that some of the YouTubers got to play. But you will be able to, if you preload it, you will be able to instantly open it like the first time you play on April 5th. So it'll give you like, you won't have to download it on April 5th is what preload is basically for. It's only on Xbox, So yeah, you can only preload on Xbox, and you won't get to play the game early as far as I understand, but you will be able to just play it quicker on April 5th.
I did hear on like different websites that there on April the, I believe 3rd, there will be like a like preload for like PlayStation.
Yeah, so that'll just be like it'll be the same thing that Xbox has now currently. Is you'll just be able to you'll be able to preload it so that you don't have to download it on April 5th already. As far as I understand.
Well, okay, that's all I have.
All right, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Good question. Let's get Senior Xmas in here.
Merry Xmas.
Hello.
Oh.
Uh,
I
did
have
you-
2 questions, so yeah.
All right, let's hear them.
So I don't know if you've answered this already, but what is your favorite Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga character? Just one. Your favorite.
I actually don't know if I answered it. Mine is most anticipated is probably General Grievous, but tactical.
Do you mean in terms of like favorite character, or do you mean like?
Just your general like favorite character, just the one and only favorite. Just if you have multiple, you can tell multiple. But
I mean, for me personally, by far, if they include it, Kanan Jarrus from Star Wars Rebels.
Well, if they included it for me, it'd be Rex.
Or Grand Admiral Thrawn.
That would be good.
Yeah, Thrawn model and a Kanan model. That would be so wicked.
Outcast is back, and he's gone. All right.
question and TheAsTROLLmech, what timeline are you starting? Like the prequel trilogy or the original one or the sequel?
Yeah, so we're gonna start through all of our playthrough. Well, I always do my playthroughs the same. Like I have it set up the same way that I want to do the Skywalker Saga. That's why I've done my stream series the way that I have, so that my audience is familiar with how I want to do it. So I'll be starting with the beginning, ending with the end. Well, actually, I won't be ending with the end. I'll be ending with Free Roam and all that. But we will be, going through starting with the prequels.
Okay, that's general all of my questions. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down to the.
All right, well.
Down to them again.
All right, thanks for asking your questions. I appreciate it.
Merry
Molecular, did you have a
Xmas.
question?
Okay. I actually do have a question. Actually,
No way.
Yeah, I know. It's a thing. Also, hello, British man.
I was waiting for you to say something. Hello.
If they were to make a Clone Wars DLC, like what characters do you think like would be in it?
I did a video about this, actually. Hold on. It's a
No
short.
way. There's no way.
It's a short.
I'll say that at the end.
Who could be in LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga Clone Wars DLC pack? That's what I would recommend.
Top of my head. Oh, let's brainstorm. So we've got Ahsoka Tano, we've got Asajj Ventress, Savage Opress, Darth Maul with his robotic legs variant. Who else? Obviously, Captain Rex. Actually, there's loads of characters you can have, but it really depends based on the DLC numbers, because it's like they have 5 per character pack, so I don't know, being realistic. But if you wanted to add loads, pretty much anyone that's not been added. Oh, they should have had General. They should have General Crow, because they got the model of Dexter Jester.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
No, I feel like Ventress is a given. I would feel like, but I don't know. I thought like people like Gar Saxon or whatever. You know?
I was gonna say Saxon actually, Bo-Katan as well.
Obviously, Siege of
Pre-Vizsla.
Mandalore, not Rebels or anything, because that wouldn't make any sense.
Imagine if we got pre-Vizsla and the Darksaber model was actually like a sword model and not like the sword model that we get on the Lego minifigures.
That would be
That would
really
be
cool.
wicked.
That'd be great.
Unfortunately, I don't know, not looking promising at the moment, but
yeah.
I wish. But you have another question, Molecular? No.
Is there any other future DLC that you think like they might add off the top of your head?
Clone Wars and Rebels.
Besides Clone Wars or Rebels.
Besides Clone Wars and Rebels. Well, I did a whole video on that actually. Again, I did a video where it was like, what was it specifically? All speculating 20 DLC packs because there was a leak.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know.
Hondo.
Hondo would be
Yes.
great, but he was in Force Awakens, so I don't know if they're gonna repeat those smaller characters.
My friends, it is I, Hondo.
I wish.
Sorry.
But here, there is what I think we could be seeing from DLC beyond the 7 that's already
Oh
confirmed.
my god, it's Thrawn, yes!
Yes, Thrawn would be great. So, well, thank you for your question, Molecular. I'm going to go back. See, there's some new other people here that have not.
White.
Fun-sized.
Sorry.
Well, White hasn't raised his hand yet, and his mic isn't working, so.
Oh.
I've invited this fun-sized guy back up. How's it going?
Hello, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing great. How about you? Well, what's your question?
I have a few questions. One is, do you think there'll be future DLC, even though they said at the time they don't have anything to announce?
I'm personally 50-50 on it. You, Zach?
So I think, to my knowledge, the tweet was sort of very specific on how it was stated. So I'm pretty sure they said, we have nothing yet to announce at this time. So the chance is that there could potentially be something, but just not at this moment in time.
Okay.
Right.
And then, what was I going to say? I totally forgot. Oh, do you guys think that they will have Windu versus Palpatine playable?
Yeah, of course they will.
Well, actually, no. So they, Blitzwinger did a video the other day where they confirmed every single playable level in the Skywalker.
Is it free
Saga.
run?
Mm-hmm.
It might just be a cutscene.
Oh, really?
That's what I was thinking.
Really? That's really? Wow.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. I can pull it up, or you. It's in one of Blitzwinger's videos. Let me pull it up for you guys. I can read it.
If it is a cutscene, then I'll be. That's going to cause some controversy.
I do think that. Well, they didn't. They actually don't have Sasayton and Aegon Kolar as playable characters, and I feel like if that was going to be a level, it would make a lot of sense to have those two be characters that you could choose for that level. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Let me hold on. I got it up right now. This is Attack of the Clones.
Interesting.
So
it's either that or it's free run. But
Revenge of the Sith's levels is out for the count, which is the fight with Dooku on the Invisible Hand. So then it goes to General Grievous's boss fight. Yeah, so it goes to General Grievous's boss fight, and then they have the Kashyyyk level, and then they have Senate Showdown. So no, it won't be a level.
Wow.
That's unfortunate.
Like, at all? Or...
Well, the final level is the high ground, so they would have to do this level where the Kashyyyk level is. Because currently it's out for the count, so uncivilized, droid attack on the Wookiees, Senate Showdown, and then the high ground is what it's called. So, yeah, it looks like it won't be a level at all. At least it won't be one of the main levels. If it's a level, it'll be a free play level. Or like a pre-level or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, that's...
I had one more question.
Okay.
Do you... Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting my questions right when I'm about to say it. Hold on, give me 1 second. You know what? I forgot it. It's whatever. Thank you, though.
No problem, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Have a good one.
You too. Okay. Everyone's just gonna keep coming up with questions, actually. So, let's get a couple more in it, and then we're gonna end the stream. Welcome to the stage. Do you got a question for us?
Yeah.
Right.
First, I just wanted to say I'm a big fan of both of you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And thanks for just keeping me hyped up for this game.
We're doing our best.
Also, just before my question, I wanted to say, how crazy are you guys about like the game? Because I've got like a full-on calendar. I've been counting down my school days and everything.
I have it in my calendar as well. I haven't been counting it down in the calendar, but I do have a calendar with what I'm doing for the Skywalker Saga planned on each day. So like April 5th, I've got a long live stream planned. April 6th, I took the whole day off on just videos for that day, and it's gonna be. I have stuff in my calendar, but not to the extent where I'm counting down every day. I kind of already mentally know. We also have a Twitter group chat where it updates when how far away the Skywalker Saga is, so I don't even need a calendar for it.
That's cool. So my question was for both of you, and it was for like, how do you feel about like A New Hope, like the Death Star level? Because I was watching Lunar Squadron's video, and he said that it was like quite short, but like I think it's in a good way, and they were quite negative about it.
I'm in the middle, because I do agree with them on the fact that it feels like it should be a bigger finale. It feels like they just cut straight to the trench run. I do agree that it's probably not as bad as they say it was to an extent. I don't want to say like I'm like saying they're wrong. Obviously everyone has a different opinion, and we haven't even played the game yet. But just based off of their gameplay from what I saw, I think it's a good length. I do think it's like, it could be longer. I think what they should have done is had one more section before the gameplay we saw, and where it's above the Death Star and not just in the trench. They just start straight into the trench. So I do agree with them on that sense, but I think it's not. It's not
Yeah,
the end of the world.
Personally, while I haven't watched all of the gameplay, the level duration's never been an aspect of the Skywalker Saga that I've always contemplated about. Essentially, for me, it's always been the free roam that sparks my interest over the level design. However, I do prefer the levels to be shorter than longer. I just think it retains the attention of actually having your motives to play the game, because considering, you know, as we've said previously, how diverse and expansive the Skywalker Saga is, I think the level design or the duration is probably going to be the least thing we're going to be complaining about, if that's the case.
You won't even notice it either because of like how fun the levels look.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what's really distinctive about the Skywalker Saga, especially in terms of the level designs, is the objectives. It's not a repetitive cycle. Each level has something unique to offer, which
Hi,
keeps
Sirius.
our
How's it
motives
going? I'm muted my
in,
mic
so
on
we're
Discord.
going to continuously be playing the game.
It's been a while, man. How's it going?
So, I don't know, a fair comparison to make would be, let's say, Battlefront 2, for example. They had, they upped the levels from, like, 70 to 1,000, but there were no motives to keep playing the game because we wouldn't unlock anything. However, with all the collectibles in the Skywalker Saga on the other hand, that encourages us to keep playing 100% it. And especially since there's just such a, you know, there's just different stuff we can do. It just makes it more fun and enjoyable for all of us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. Do you have another question for us?
I just have one more thing to say, and I won't keep you guys for long. So this one's for Tak, and it was, there's one video of yours I remember, and it was like, I think it was from 2020, early 2020. It was about the space battles, how they would work, and I just remember like the Death Star blowing up like Alderaan and all the popcorn like coming out of it. Like, get some more popcorn, and it was like Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi saying more.
More, yes,
Yeah.
as if you remember that. Oh my god.
That was a good one.
Oh, God's sake, that is brilliant. Oh, I do
Yeah.
miss YouTube. I've just not been as frequent, and it's unfortunate because I'm a full-time personal trainer, so I operate my own business outside of YouTube. So I'm literally doing like my own business outside of YouTube, even though YouTube is your own business. So, like, it's such a pain in the backside.
It's always worth the wait though for the vids.
Yeah, I try and do my best, but I mean, I've not been doing nowhere near as good as I hoped for. But I mean, when you got people like Asteroid, for example, covering the legitimate content, I've always respected him as a YouTuber and as a friend. So he's, definitely one of my favorites for the Skywalker Saga.
Yeah, same here for Tak. Same sentiment.
Well, thank you for your time.
No, cheers.
And
so
I
much
look
for
forward to
asking.
seeing your streams and videos on the walkthroughs.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
No problem.
Cheers.
What are your plans for when the game comes out?
Me?
That's my question.
Well, I've not been nowhere near as organised nor thorough as you. However, I don't simply
everyone in the
just
chat.
want to do walkthroughs just because that. I think when we had this discussion actually, like when Nick was here, that it's just that you just want to get into that creative thing. But for me, I definitely want to do live reactions, whether that's through videos or streams, because I don't often do that, and I think that would really showcase more my personality towards the game.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I would definitely say I'm hoping to maybe do like guides based on the collectibles, or maybe sort of Easter eggs, or if there's any references from previous LEGO games or anything that refers to the developers of TT Games. So, prime example, like for Battlefront 2, you remember on Maz's Castle in Takadana where they had that painting of the devs?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Like something like that, you could identify. Like, I'm just trying to, I mean, that's just brainstorming, but just like, I just want to try and contemplate distinctive video ideas, but it's just more, with the amount of LEGO Star Wars YouTubers nowadays, it's just more, what can you do?
Yeah, there's a lot of people, especially since we don't have the exclusive footage. It's made it a lot more difficult to make good content.
That's why I didn't cover the gameplay.
Yeah. like my video I uploaded today is a 8 out of 10 because it's just, well, one, the topic is, it's hard to make interesting topics that people haven't already talked about without using everyone else's footage.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's so many other people that have better videos out at the moment. It's a struggle to compete. This live stream has performed much better than this video has already. So yeah, it's a struggle. So
I can imagine, honestly.
Yeah. All right, let's get another person up here, and then I think this will probably be the last question because everyone else here has already asked a question except one person that I just invited, Eddie Beast.
Oh wow,
you were the last person. What?
Wow, you're almost on 5K.
Yeah, we're very close. Yeah.
Jesus, your subs have like blown up.
Yeah, I think this stream is that we've actually gained like 40 subscribers this stream.
That's
I think it was
really good.
5.8. No, it was like 50. It was like 5.87 when we started.
Wow, that's really good, especially for channels such as yourself.
I mean, yeah, we had you and Lunar Squadron.
5.86.
Sorry, what, Camille?
It was 5.86.
86. So we gained like 80 subscribers this stream. 70 or 80.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
like actually a lot. Holy shit. Oh wait, sorry.
All right,
no,
yeah.
No, sorry.
Well, we're definitely doing good, sub wise. Okay, wait. So Eddie Beast actually does not have a microphone, but he DM'd me his question. His question is, will we be able to ride the thing that Obi-Wan rides in the duel versus General Grievous? The little lizard thing. But well, that's not confirmed. We have. Thank you for subscribing. Hold on, I don't have it open. I appreciate it, Trent, but we don't have any confirmation about anything about that level besides what was shown to us in trailers. And so if you're asking that deep of a question, you've probably seen the other trailers. I don't really know anything else besides what you've seen. So I don't know. That's my answer. And I assume the answer is the same for Tack, because you don't know either. As far as I'm aware, right? Oh, he's muted as well. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Well, that was a quick question. There is one more person. Uno Fluff, I'm sorry. I'm trying to invite people that have not answered yet. So there's one more person. Burke has not asked a question yet. He wants to ask a question. So I've invited him up. If he does not join, then we're going to end the live stream here because it has been over 2.5 hours. I do have a life. So we will have to get going.
Are you 100% sure you do?
Wait. Since it's been a while since I've joined here, we all need to put hashtag #AstroMech out.
No. Okay.
AstroMech out. Let's go.
Okay. Anyways, hi, Camille.
AstroMech out.
Oh my God,
AstroMech
Camille,
out
you
in
too.
the chat.
Wow.
Okay. Does anyone here have a question? Have a question? You know, Uno Fluff has a question. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Hello. What's your question?
Yeah, I was just curious what you guys thought about them not including the Force Ghosts in this game.
I actually heard that might be an extra, to turn your character into a Force Ghost as an extra instead of as a character like itself. So if it's an extra, then I'm not going to complain.
Okay, that'd be pretty cool. So you think you'd be invincible and you'd
Yeah,
be able to
just
be
be the
like
same.
a Force Ghost as a Gonk?
That's what I heard. Rugged said that he thought it was a extra, and that's what he described it as. So I don't know if he said he might be incorrect, but from what I heard, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That was all I had.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for the question. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay. Everyone else here has asked questions. I see people raising their hand a lot. Yes, Gonkatine, Powerboy, Uno Fluff. I see all you guys raising your hand, unraising your hand. I do have a life. I do need to get going. Oh, White's here. Hold on. White, do you have is your mic working?
Oh man.
Is it working? Nope. All right.
Oh.
I do have to get going. Thank you so much for all the people that are in the live chat that liked, subscribed, and all that. It gained up quite a few subs this stream. Lunar Squadron came in, was great. So all of you, Tactical as well, thank you for coming in and answering some questions with me.
My pleasure.
I do really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I do have content planned in the next coming weeks regarding I want to do a video. I already told you in this live stream that I am currently scripting a how a Mythbusters video, a part 2 to that. So that'll be pretty cool. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. So appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next live stream.
Astromech out.
Oh my god.
Bye guys. Astromech out.
All right. Yep.
Got him.
Yeah. Okay. We're ending that. Okay. We ended the stage. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your days, guys.